So if you do things that affect colors.
Yeah. You can't affect this.
Well, you could just use artifacts for that, can't you?
Sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -2/-2.
Ah! Nothing like being sacrificed, you know.
The big part about this deck is a lot of times you create characters. Like I did token because I get this bunch of token cards.
Yeah.
You create these Eldrazi Scion tokens, and they're all 1/1s, but they're all 1/1 sacrifice to put 1 mana in your mana pool. So if you bring something out that drops a couple of those one round, you bring another couple of next round, all of a sudden you have, 4 pieces of mana on top of your regular pool available to you.
Yeah.
Then you bring out your big boys.
But then can you also, you can only destroy those for mana,
Yeah. Well,
but then you can bring out other ones that,
I always bring out my big
boys.
boys.
This one probably says, yeah. So when this card dies, put a 1 colors Eldrazi Scion token creature in play. It has sacrifice a creature, you need 1 mana. So
I gotcha.
So you bring out these things. I think this one does something like that too. Oh no, this is the counter. There's the hanger back. That's a good one.
But can you use, do you have, or do they exist, ones in here that just create like 1/1 creatures that you be easily sacrifice?
Yeah.
Like
well,
you have
that's
cards in here that sacrifice creatures?
That's the idea behind like stuff like this. You create these that you can set. They're 1/1s. You can use them for mana.
Yeah, but it's mana.
Yeah, but then you sacrifice it. So you're satisfying the sacrifice requirement.
Oh, okay, so you can do both.
Yeah, you double
I
dipping.
gotcha. Oh, cool.
There's one card in there that was like a $20 card before that box came out.
Magic Gathering.
Oh, I've never seen that one, the Jungle Hall.
We're going live, yo. Get on YouTube now.
Catacomb
That's
Scepter.
what creates those things.
Magic Gathering.
Yeah.
We're going live, yo. Get on YouTube.
I can't remember. But there's like every color has, like you passed the Atlas Watcher.
Mhm.
Every color has like a whole group of devoids.
Oh,
So-
yeah. They're in everything? Like all blue, black, green,
There's
doesn't
blue
matter.
devoids. That's
Yeah.
devoid green.
Is that new with Zendikar?
Yeah, that's a new mechanic. That's cool.
Yeah, the Rogue's Passage.
That's not new though.
No.
That's a good one, I think. Is that a rare? It's a that's mythic
When
rare.
you turn end, beginning of your end step, manifest the top card of your library.
Maybe you can face that as a 2/2 creature, and then you can turn it up for its cost.
Turn it up.
So basically,
Huh.
you can put it into
That's
play
cool.
as a creature, and then you can.
Then you can really make it whatever it is.
Yeah. So that's one of the good ones from the deck.
Can you leave it? Because if it's like a land that you
Yep.
don't need, could you just leave it a 2/2 creature?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Vampire Rights.
Yeah, quick rights. Yeah. So another sacrifice creature.
Gain 1 life for a card.
So another benefit.
Yeah, so you have all these 1/1 creatures that you don't care about. You're like, I want to live.
Nobody in the live stream yet. Oh wait, there's somebody. Adam.
Cast this card face down.
Adam.
Creature for 3. Turn it face up anytime.
So
Huh.
so it's instead of using it for skull, you get a 2/2, and then you cast it for you get a 3/3, and then you get the bonus too if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you do a swamp, then it's a 3/2
Yeah.
instead of a 2/2.
You just tell me this one.
Now, did you make this deck or?
No, this came in
is-
that box just
yeah.
like that. Yeah. Right. That's
So,
one of the good
You
ones.
basically have a
That's
deck.
Origins.
You bought a
Yeah.
deck pre-made that you don't have to think about.
Yeah, just so I can
Paperback and
Learn.
yeah, because I haven't played much.
But
But I have.
What is this card doing? You gotta sit there reading it and go, oh yeah.
Well, I don't have to think about how the mechanics tie in, so
Yeah.
how they
I usually
complement
just
each other.
pick up one card and go, I want to build a deck around this.
That's
and then,
what my idea is with the other stuff, but I haven't got to it yet.
but then you have so many cards, you have to go.
I do.
If you know kind of
Oh,
what
he's
you're
a
looking
0/0,
for.
so he's just there to put
Well, he's 0/0.
counters on.
Yeah, you put counters on. Then when he dies, all those counters become 1/1 flyers. Thopter tokens, right?
Yep.
Thopter tokens.
Yeah, artifact creatures. Thopter artifact. You know that stupid, like, no meaning card that you always get in the Origin booster packs?
Oh, I keep all those because they're useful. They're tokens. You throw them out as cards.
Oh, is that what they're
Yeah,
supposed to be?
you keep your tokens over there, and then when you have a card like that says put a token into play, boom.
Oh, you use that just as a general.
Yeah, it's like
I use the little tokens.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You can use those cards.
Yeah, but the tokens are like you can have a lot of them and they all stack up because you could just put a little.
But when it's a card that has more meaning,
Like what?
like say that card goes in the graveyard, and I'm supposed to put all these counters out there.
Right.
How do I know what those counters are?
I don't know how you know how, but they'll.
But now you have a card that says, oh, it's a 1/1 creature with flying,
Yeah.
and I put 5 of them out there. So now you play them like they're creatures because they are.
So the counters are actually. You're using the counters because they have a category, so you have different categories.
Yeah. So that with that creature, you cast it for like XX, and you put X 1/1 counters on it.
Right.
So in that case, it makes sense to put the counters on it.
Right.
But then when it dies, every 1/1 counter on it becomes a Thopter token.
Right.
Wait a
Like I use
second.
them.
So you can't use this card.
Yeah.
You can use the card. I'm sure they didn't put.
No, it needs a white and black. Is that what that means? Or is it?
White or black.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Oh, Ward of the First Tree. That's a cool card. So you put him out as a 1/1. You cast that, he becomes a 3/3,
Yeah.
and then you upgrade him, and he becomes a 3/2 with Tranquil Lifelink. And you upgrade him again, and he becomes an 8/8. Basically.
5, 1/1 counters on. Yeah. Wow.
So it's
What's lifelink?
Lifelink is I do 5 damage to you, I gain 5 life.
Oh.
So for every point of damage you gain that in life. I can't remember if it's just to the player or if it's in general. I think it's in general.
Flying. Oh, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature.
Which one's that? That's a good one.
Eldrazi.
Eldrazi.
Smothering Abomination.
Oh, okay. He's Eldrazi type.
Yeah.
There's this one card. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, that's not a great one. He's probably in there. He's probably no color cost, so it's all like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever mana. I thought I had one in there. All right. I have a bunch of them anyway. One of them is every time this creature attacks, target opponent puts 20 cards from his top of his library into his graveyard.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
There was something I was going.
So what happens if you go through all your cards then?
If you run out of cards, you lose. If you go,
Really?
if it comes to your turn and you go to draw and you can't draw on your draw step, then you lose.
Really?
That's a mechanic that they like in the Magic Online Origins Online. They have you go through like each character has a color, and the blue character Jace. That's one of the things they have you do to win one of the learning matches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. An event deck.
So they've had the event decks in previous things, like before Zendikar and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I just figured I'd get that one because it's cool.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, it's actually pretty good. You can modify it a little bit to be better, but you can just come in on Friday night and play Friday Night Magic with that deck and have a fight chance.
Okay. Yeah.
After you've been drinking here.
Well, no, they start at 7, so
So probably not.
probably. But he was just using that to say.
Did you
What pussies?
pull over towards Derrick's garage when you parked?
In front of all those boxes?
Oh, those boxes in front of
There's
Derrick's
Boxes
garage?
out there?
Yeah, a whole bunch of That's what I was going to say. We grabbed those boxes. There's like 4 or 5 boxes.
I know. I was gonna grab them and then I got distracted with these boxes. Yeah.
A little bit.
Those need to go. So if you want it. Is Courtney coming?
No. She's going to our family's place tonight.
Look what FedEx did to one of ours.
Oh, that's
You know
awesome.
how thick those glasses are?
That takes a lot to break.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is easy.
I see.
I see. I know.
Oh, Tivolo.
approach to awesome drinks. I was gonna say, maybe it's something I can open and show.
No.
There's two of them.
2 heavy ones?
Yeah.
The frick is this?
Be Ian, be strong.
Long Island?
Those are easy also. That's
Yeah, the ISI will.
Long Island?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Oh, Wild Hibiscus Company. Okay.
I pulled over a little bit. You're gonna have to get out?
Why, where you
I
going?
will have to get out, yeah.
Where you going?
I gotta bring them to the Albert football game.
What?
Gracie and, not Gracie, Kylie and...
As you can tell, this is the first time I've heard it.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, them. Alright, cool.
So we can review this first. Get this out of the way because it's big.
Yeah.
The carbonator. Thing is in the...
Bourbon Amaretto Sour.
Oh, where the box is in?
Yeah. I don't here have an Android phone.
So the brand of Amaretto matters, but the brand of bourbon doesn't, huh?
No. I don't... the Lazzarone... It said Lazaretto. I don't know if it's the same thing. So I
Was
just
this in the
said Laz. Yeah, all these are from that
sheet?
thing you probably made.
Oh.
Wrote.
Oh, I'm just curious why I would have put that.
They probably wrote it.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
maybe,
they
you know,
could
it just
have wrote it
wasn't
that way.
There's gonna be a point where when we get to the near end of these recipes, they're all gonna be a bitch.
Yes. That, you saw that coffee one, right?
The big long one?
The EC coffee one?
Yeah.
I expanded it because it was that big because it
I
had
know.
3 steps.
But that's just a bitch in general. But like, some of them are like
Make a
basil
syrup.
this and yeah, do this and I'm like, I can't do that this week. I just made this whole recipe list in like 10 minutes. So I picked a bunch of easy ones. I'm like, if I just keep doing this, I'm gonna end up screwed at the end. Like, there's stuff like people submitted stuff that I don't even have, like Jacob's Ghost and like
Jacob's Ghost. What is
it's
that?
a whiskey from Jim
Oh,
Beam,
it's
I think.
alcohol.
So it's like now
Oh,
I
did you
gotta
tell
go
Ian about your...
find all these.
Did you email the guy?
You need to give me some clue what you're talking. Did you tell Ian about? Did you email the guy?
The Jameson rep.
Oh yeah,
guy.
I had sent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't emailed him
He's
yet.
sending a bottle of
Yeah.
Deskmates.
I did email him, but he was probably busy. Because I said, hey, it's tracking shows that it's there, like in that morning. So let me know if there's any issues. I don't know what he was doing. He was delivering to New York. He didn't really need I guess he did have to overnight it to get it there on time since it was important.
Well, that's good. It made it and it didn't break.
Hey, Donald Jones.
Surprise.
I don't know. He never got back to me after that, so.
What's
I
up,
guess it all
DJ?
Shattered, but he probably would have said something.
Yeah, he probably would have said something if it was shattered.
Okay, yeah. So.
I don't want to drink whiskey. What am I doing?
So what are they doing?
They're going to the Albert football game.
Why? They don't watch football.
I don't know, because it's cool to do.
Let's
I
use
guess.
40 Creek. Okay. Is that Canadian?
Is it bourbon or
It's
whiskey?
bourbon.
You use Buffalo Trace.
Oh, there it is. Why didn't I see that?
Because you're too tall.
Maybe that's the problem.
When are they going to the game?
They want to leave at 7. Gonna said Ryan's gonna bring them home.
Oh.
Goes from 7 to 9.
This is all news. So you won't be here for my BonneO.
I guess I will not be here for your BonneO.
I'll go get a glass.
I don't know if I should be here for your BonneO.
Alright, I know it used to be over here, the Woodford Reserve Cherry Bitters.
Woodford Reserve Cherry
The
Bitters.
spiced cherry bitters.
I
I know what it
exactly
looks
you're
like.
talking about, but I don't have a good answer for you except to assume that they're over in that pile.
The pile.
On the table.
That way. Why am I not getting
Those are Dylan's.
Look, cinnamon sticks from last week. Perfect.
Maybe it's up here? Did you put it away? Or
It was
where
the
did you
first thing that crossed my mind.
was what? Did you put
Was
it
up
away?
here.
The first thing that crossed my mind was hopefully Cheryl didn't sell it, but it would have.
I think you would have got somebody saying, hey, why did I receive open bitters?
I wouldn't have noticed. But
Well, I can understand that, Derek.
no, but I don't. not all of the bitters have like really tight seals.
Where it is?
You found it?
Yeah.
What the hell is it? I did not put it down
It's
there.
stuck between two walls in the middle of a paper.
You know.
I still did not put that there.
Sometimes it helps to know exactly what a bottle looks like.
Yeah, well that one's defined. Did you want to do this zooming thing?
Yep.
I'll move this out of the way and put something better there.
So these are just the ones that we play. What are the ones that we use?
Oh, they're all in that wooden thing.
Oh, nice.
I know, that's how I roll.
Oh.
You're all nice.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
What the hell? It's the, well, you want to take the cap off.
That's gonna keep the dust off them too. That's a good idea. That's why you did it, right?
No, I mean, yes, but
Well,
no.
take the credit.
I did that because they need to go someplace. And that was, I originally put my glassware in there upstairs, and that was a pain to get to, so I just started stacking it down here, and life went on. I do not have an Android, Anthony. He has an Android, but it's new, so it's probably working fine.
Yeah, it is. Now your cognac. I know you know where it is, and I don't.
I can get it.
Okay.
If your Android is getting really hot whenever you use it, that's normal. That's why I don't have an Android anymore, because it was burning me, because anytime the signal wasn't high, it would just get
You have
hot
Tango
and
all
kill
the
the
time?
battery. Yeah,
Okay.
we use it all the time. It's right here.
Oh, I know there's the rants. Oh yeah. It looks pretty dark. I don't know why.
I'm looking for, that stuff. What am I looking for? Cognac? How about Luxardo? What the fuck is that?
Sure.
That's like cognac, right?
Is it?
No.
Saint Remy.
Yeah.
We usually
But
don't
is that a cognac, isn't it? More than likely, it probably didn't find it at a home where it used to be, because we probably put something in its place.
It should be good. You're zoomed in.
Got it.
I didn't put it on. I could have.
I think I put it back there.
What is that fancy looking machine? Well,
You
if I
will find
told
out,
you-
my friend.
If you stay tuned.
No spoilers.
Let me tell you a little bit something about this. I'll spoil it.
What is that?
You cannot spoil, Ian.
Oh, I can spoil
spoiling.
I spoil things all the time. Yay, Rumpleman's Jägermeister and 151.
Oh, Screaming
Oh,
Nazis? We're doing
yay.
Screaming Nazis. Don't, oh wait, don't get the glasses. They're in the freezer.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I just thought the Rumpleman's was over here for some reason.
It
It
probably
should be.
is.
Yeah, it could be in there.
Good guess, Patrick VDV. Does it say it on it? No, it doesn't. Because that would be cheating. They don't put their logo. I guess they put it up here, but still. I think brand would have their logo all over the place. Evening from dark, cold Sweden. In dark, cold Denmark.
Greetings, Sweden.
Greetings from slightly chilly New England.
So maybe Rumpleman's is not over there.
Rumplemans? It's not Rumplemans.
Oh, but we still need this.
Rumplemans. You mean this one right here?
Yeah, that one right there.
No, he was looking for the other one.
What was
But
in
he'll
that
take that
orange shaker?
Eh?
The orange shaker upstairs. It has some liquid in it. I don't even know where the orange shaker came from, but all of a sudden there was an orange shaker. And it
I
has
don't know where the orange shaker
Is this
came
yours?
from either.
What is that? Oh.
Did fly
It
like
had
that.
like simple syrup or something in it.
Orange shaker?
The orange shaker, the bright neon orange shaker, it just appeared upstairs, and I went, oh, I don't know what this is, so
I
I
have
poured
no
it out, and
idea.
it was like thick. Like simple syrup.
I don't remember seeing that.
Maybe it was Ian making that simple syrup out of the rich simple syrup.
Oh.
That would be what that was.
Where was it?
It was just sitting up on the counter upstairs. Over in the corner,
Yep.
near where
Oh,
the
sweet. That's right.
bananas were.
Oh, way over there?
Yeah. And I went, hey, here's a shaker, and I poured some of it out, and I left it. And I'm like, what is this? I'm like, it's too thick. It looks like simple syrup. And again, we don't have simple syrup, but we can just use rich and call it good. Maybe we just use half as much.
That's awesome. Alright, so
Do you have to use Bacardi 151?
I don't know. It calls for Bacardi 151.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know if you have to.
that's a yes, Jen.
Yeah.
Or you think we should
Simple
use
yes would have sufficed.
So I watched the person sitting across from me get fired today.
Oh.
That was a happy experience.
You did, or?
No, it was Pegabutster. I was that guy once that got fired across from people.
It's the Tiki team. Oh, Tiki.
I don't really think that's legal.
It's not legal. That's why I wasn't fired. But they were really angry.
What's not legal?
Fire somebody with other people around.
That's
Donald-
not legal?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's not legal.
Bad taste.
Were you shocked or even very happy to see me make a purchase that was close? I'm always shocked and happy when people spend money on awesome drinks. As a general rule, I still have that little cheer that happens whenever I get a sale because I'm always happy to see those come through. So yes, to answer your question, Ian crack. I guess I missed that. But I'm sure.
Is it better than a curd crack?
Nothing could be worse than a curd crack. Oh, my computer's so slow. Makes me so angry sometimes. I just hate slow computers. Maybe it's just the internet.
Only the internet.
It was $97.94. Not exactly 100, but close. Oh yes, this is the one that my aunt was like, "Oh yay, lots of glassware to pack." The one that had the 8 white old fashions, the 2 sets of Collins, the 36 no spill pours.
Oh, yeah. I gave her that on purpose.
Oh, yes. Jennifer gave that to my aunt to pack, and I apologize for the CMC shot glasses, how many in order that you put in. Apparently, when my aunt was trying to figure out how many CMC shot glasses go in an order the other day, she decided to open up somehow my accounting system and write that into the file, into the title of the product, and then save it.
Yeah, I don't know how she managed to do
And I'm
that.
like, why is my shot glasses that Donald orders say CMC shot glasses? How many in order? And then Jen's like, oh, I thought I fixed that already, but it's not. It was very, very strange. Nothing was more professional than just having words written in the middle of your product descriptions or product name.
Whatever, so everybody thinks we're bigger than we are anyway.
I know. I don't need an order fulfillment. I don't need.
Well, we do. We just
Yeah.
can't afford it.
I can't afford anything you are trying to sell me. It's just not a thing. We got a new Patreon member today. It was...
Sure, we'd be super pissed.
What?
We got an order fulfillment service.
Oh, yeah. It was Alan Joyce. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta add it. Alan.
Come on, come on.
Syrups, fruit juice, and...
Oh yeah, I got exactly 1 ounce and...
Wow, we still have, or did you buy that?
What?
The passion fruit juice?
No, I wasn't even going to do this recipe because I touched the passion fruit box and it was like almost empty. So I took an OXO and I poured it in there and I measured an ounce and I need an ounce. So
Oh, wow.
then I'm like, you know what's going to happen is Ian's going to go up to get it, and between the time that happens,
They're gonna
Brianna's
drink it.
going to go and drink the whole freaking thing, and then I'm going to end up without a recipe. But that didn't happen this week.
Luckily.
Is the new Mac Pro worth it? Depends on what you're going to do with it. It's not cheap.
What do they have in processors?
Is this, you mean the newest Mac Pro? Or a Mac Pro? We have a Mac Pro.
But we use that thing.
But we use it all the
We
time.
do videos.
So you're going to defragment that, I think. Defragment that big drive again, just to keep it clear.
We make that thing work.
Yeah, the CPUs are always cranking on our Mac Pro, so I guess it depends on what you need it for. If you're like, I want a speedy, snappy desktop computer, no, it's not worth it. It depends on which one you got. We got the $7,000 or $6,000 one, so that was.
And still, even with some of the videos we do, like the kids' videos,
Yeah, it still has. We need like 4 of them. What you do? We good?
You good?
I just need to get the water for this and my shrub.
I'll make sure. You want me to get down here so you can do that and the camera's not abandoned?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, you want to like.
Talk to the people, Ian. Talk to the people.
Hello, people. What's going on, everybody?
So you're cold as bad.
Yeah, I can taste things again, which is nice.
Oh, that's good.
That started yesterday.
Oh, so it was really a cold.
Yeah. So I went to the gym on Tuesday and I did Muay Thai. I didn't do jiu-jitsu because I didn't want to roll around with people. It's one thing to punch people and get punched. It's another thing to actually be hugging and rolling and coughing.
That close contact.
So, yeah. The gym felt great. But, I just didn't want to push it. I still feel like I had a little bit of a headache today. But
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's just stupid cold stuff.
I hate your cold.
I hate my cold, too. At least on that, sir, we are agreed. I try, Mark. Thank you very much. I try.
To what?
I bar backs for a little while when I was bouncing at the moon.
Muscles?
There's a lot of bar backing going along with that. What?
Really? What's that?
Huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They're like, we need someone that could kick people out of here. Oh, and we need someone just to grab us stuff.
Well, it's just one of those things that it's a slow night. You help stock beer. You help.
Because what else are you going to do?
You
It's
grab
slow.
spirits. You clean up. Yeah.
Might as well do something than just standing there, because the night's going to go by really slow if you just
It does.
Yeah.
Let
Did
me
you
tell you.
wire all that in and all that, and we got all the sounds? I thought those bouncies were working okay.
It's wired in, yes.
Did you align it and everything,
I
or
did not do that.
you want to stand up and do that? Are you in the chat room?
No. I'm going to be leaving in like
Oh.
5 minutes.
Is there anything I shouldn't be touching on this?
I wouldn't lick any of it.
Can I take the seal off of this thing? This O-ring?
I
Is
would
that-
probably
Should I
not.
leave that on there, you think?
It depends on if you
I
how
wanted
you
to
want
look
this
at fucking
reviewing.
electrical too before we got going.
Yeah, but you were here like right when we started. What are you gonna do?
Fucking traffic.
I know. Fucking traffic.
God damn traffic. Took me like an hour and a half to get home.
I don't understand why you have to take so long to get home.
I don't want to. It's not intentional.
You just do little
Yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Alright, I think that, does the camera look straight to you?
Yeah, it does actually.
You know me. And
It looks pretty straight.
You're not straight.
no, I can't level or work the crap.
She looks at the vagina sometimes.
What are you talking about?
He said you're not straight.
Oh.
Come on, Jen. Mines, gutters.
Yeah, I gotta get there.
Yeah.
What?
Get
Gotta get that.
I stuttered.
Gotta get that.
It's like
Gotta
a
get that.
rap song.
Gotta get that. That's what I thought you were trying to do.
No, that was, I guess I could recover and say that's what I was trying to do, but
What the frick? That's weird. This letter says do not use after 5/2017.
yeah, I saw that.
You did?
So,
Yeah, when it was in the
Wait.
fridge.
can I get a shout out for next
Maybe
week's
a shout
live
out.
stream for next Saturday's episode? So next Saturday meaning
What?
a week from tomorrow,
Oh,
DJ?
we'd have to know what episode goes out on next Saturday. I
Yeah.
don't even know. This might be it.
That's why I was wanting to clarify. So
Because Monday I'm gonna do. Oh, what am I gonna do on Monday? No, I'll do this on Monday.
Don't you have?
Do we have another video? What did
Did
we
you already
review
do the
last week?
pineapple rum?
No. Yeah, I couldn't give you a clue of when this goes out. This could be Saturday.
You're asking way too much.
Yeah. Who is this? Donald?
TJ.
Okay. Ready? Want to just
Yep.
wing it? You have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what this
Perfect.
is.
Perfect! That's how I want it! Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That is Ian Andrews, and we're just going to do a little bit of a review.
And I'm in the dark. I don't know what's
He
going
has
on.
no idea what's going on.
There's this thing that
Yep.
looks like a blender or a carbonation instrument or...
Stop! You got it!
Okay.
So, this is a carbonation instrument. This is called the BonneO.
BonneO.
Yeah, I always
That O
I kept
looks like a
getting it
button.
wrong. I know that's not button. I kept putting IE or BonneO. Either way, it's something.
This looks like it belongs here. It's lined up.
Yeah, but it belongs there when we're done.
Okay.
So what this is a carbonation machine. So you've got the soda stream, right?
Yes.
And a lot of companies are coming out with these carbonation machines. Oh my gosh, I can't look at myself dancing around like that.
But you're going to make everybody else.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's what they come for.
That's what they're here for.
What's up, Adam?
So the thing with the carbonation machines are you put some sort of syrups in there, or not, and you carbonate them. It
Right.
makes bubbles, and you're happy.
Is this a compressor or something? Does it do it by itself? Do you is that what it is?
So this doesn't have any tanks. So there's none of that hazmat crap that I have to deal with, where you're not going to find one.
I'm just looking.
This
Can a guy look at this thing?
This is how you carbonate it. They're all broken. I think they arrived that way. They came from Canada.
What is it?
But
It's in French.
it should be circular. Yeah, they came from Canada.
Like a toilet cake?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
don't get them mixed up.
It's like a toilet cake. So,
What's the contents of this thing? What's in here?
bubbly stuff.
Oh, okay.
Not good, or you'll grow a third arm.
So it should say, it was very
Too late.
basic.
Already got it.
I've always wanted a
Questions.
third arm.
There is a lot of
Have you?
French
You
going
got
on.
penis envy, Jen?
Yeah.
Contains content one.
Walk into that one, huh?
Carbonation stuff. Magical sauce.
Face dick first.
It's
Sorry.
they're out there. I looked it up earlier and they were like chemical terms like for carbonation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that turns.
So this turns off. Right now you have a bay. So in this bay you have
Two
pull this
containers.
out. 2 containers. First container here is for your disc, your toilet. What do you call them? Toilet ring. Toilet circle.
What do I call it? I call it something.
Puck.
Puck.
This is where your lovely juices would go, or flavoring
of some
agents.
sort. Okay.
That BonneO has flavoring agents, just like, and I have some prices. I'll show them.
And they have a recipe book, Sparkling Creations.
Yes,
obviously,
this is a
so.
huge ass recipe. So
Okay.
these are the,
So circle for puck, droplet for juice.
and if you don't use juice, if you just want water, you just throw water in there.
You
You
just
just
throw-
don't want it to be empty.
Oh, you don't want it to be empty.
And
Okay.
it's keyed all right. So you could take the
Yeah,
contents
you
of
can't
this.
screw it up.
I don't
Yeah.
think. No, because
Nope.
there's a little thing
Yeah,
there.
it's keyed.
Yeah, it's keyed.
Boom. Good.
Dude,
I like when things are keyed.
my kickboxing,
Grip strike. Can you tell?
my thumbs and my fingers hurt from doing weights like this, and it hurts this much. So normally this would be a puck. Since the shipping problem, no, there's a half a puck here. So that's what it looks
Lick
like.
it.
No.
I dare you.
It probably will fit. The other thing you go on and watch out for is they throw the little,
Silica in there.
so they don't get, I think, to keep them dry. And there's nothing else in there. Cool. Now, what you do is you add your syrup. So what I wanted to do, and
That looks like a shrub.
this is a shrub that I made. So what I typically do to taste test my shrubs is I put some of the shrub into a bubbly water.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do instead was just put it into the bubbly water, and I'm probably just going to do, I don't know, 1.5 ounces. Let's see how much it fills it. So my shrub,
That's a good pour for 1.5 ounces, right on the button.
that's how I do it.
Good job.
So we're going to do this. How much is in there? Oh, not enough. We'll do another 1.5 ounces. I did this by eye the first time. So this is a plum shrub.
And that's 3 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 to like a big ass liter.
And this goes in there?
You just twist that
Twist
on
it,
there.
yep.
Yeah, and you can twist that and close it. Have a good time.
Have fun.
And Jennifer will be back in last week. Oh, happy birthday to Donald Jones. If this goes out on Saturday, then it's his birthday.
Well, that slides on there.
Then you do this. Boom. Now,
There's a button.
there's a button. Here's the thing. It takes a little bit of time.
Okay.
So I might have to do one of those fast forward things. I don't remember how long it takes, but so one of the tricks to this.
Does it say?
No, that one's not anything. It would probably say if you look at the quick start guide. I don't even think it says. But ready?
All right.
I'm gonna push this, and we're gonna see how this goes.
Oh, there's some shrub.
And the shrub's coming through. So as long as it doesn't beep, we're good. If it beeps, I'll explain why. But it does take a few seconds to kick into it.
Well, while it's taking a few seconds, why don't you explain what the beep means?
So the beep means that this water isn't cold enough. No, we're good. Normally, carbonation needs it needs cold. The colder the water, the easier it is carbonating, right? Is that the? Yeah, it just
I believe
it
that's
goes and does magic stuff.
Alright, and like this isn't gonna blow up my face and like.
No, I guess it could. There's always potential.
I mean, that's on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is a machine. It wouldn't do. It beeps and does things if you don't plug it in right.
Okay. I
So
like that.
the first thing I did is I ran this, and it kept beeping at me. I'm like, man, I just got this thing.
Then you read the book. I told you what's up.
Then in the box, like, it says it kind of everywhere, starting here, and then you open this up,
Of course it does.
and there's these little things here, and see how this is like pointing at this and saying that's the temperature?
Yes.
Yeah, well, if it's not the right temperature, it's smart enough to go, I don't know how, there's magical thermostats in there. It goes, oh, that's not cold enough, and it beeps at you to go say, you need to do something about that. So what I did is I threw a couple ice cubes in there.
Yep.
Boom! It gets
Done.
cold pretty quick. You like just do this, and it brings down the temperature.
Like when you shake and strain something.
Yeah, pretty much just like that.
Equilibrates pretty
Yeah.
easily.
And then I put it back on, and it starts going. So I probably wouldn't mess with the carbonation thing because it's
Chamber.
probably going to beep.
It's the
Somewhere.
Chamber of Carbonation.
Yeah, I don't. This is what
Harry,
magic happens.
Harry Potter would have gone there instead of the Chamber of Secrets.
Right.
But he didn't have a choice.
Right, exactly. So the device here, what it's doing is it's taking that puck and it's infusing it into that little machine here and then kind of like cycling it somehow and some magic happens, right? So what you can do is you can add fruit in here
Yep.
at any time because it's not like with the soda stream when you can't really do anything. You're
It's
supposed
like
to
it
do just
clogged up,
water.
right?
Yeah, it supposedly clogs up the spigot. So this one, if you wanted to make like a sparkling water with like lemons, throw lemons in there,
That's
fruits,
fine.
throw them in there, yeah. And then you in here, if you wanted to make, let's say, you use their lemon syrups,
Yep.
like one of the recipes they
Just some
sent me,
syrup in there, yeah.
just put some lemon syrup in there, the carbonator, and in here you could throw like a cup and a half of white wine,
Okay.
and then do this magic thing here,
And
and then you have
sangria.
like this, yeah, you have like a sangria, but
It's like a
it's got
sparkling
more
water
water.
sangria,
Yeah, it's not all wine. You could use all vodka if you wanted to create a carbonated vodka infusion with like mint and throw mint in there,
That could
or
be interesting for
an
a mule.
extract. Right, you could put ginger in here, like ginger syrup,
Oh, yeah.
and create a
What kind
whole.
of syrups they got? They got a whole line, don't they? Was
They
it
do.
in here or was it in there?
I don't know where.
Oh, there's a few.
There's some.
Cola, ginger, lemon, orange, pomegranate, root beer.
I think the Soda Stream has more than these guys have.
Yeah.
These guys are kind of pitching it as, we have syrups for you,
These
but
guys-
hey, you can put anything you want in here.
Kind of new still, right? So
Right.
I'm guessing I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, I think they're fairly new. But in this case, we use the shrub instead. But you could do a hybrid mix of different things. You could add some syrups, like if you want a root beer and something, you can put something in here with the root beer, like syrups. Use a sarsaparilla syrup or whatever it is.
Mhm.
So the device itself was... So first off, some of the pros and cons. The pro is you don't need the canisters. So if you're
Right.
used to the canisters that do like that you buy for Soda Stream, and probably a lot of them.
It's a
will feed
it's
your own.
a
green,
consumable. It's a a throwaway part.
right?
Yeah.
So what you since you can't, there you go, you're done.
Oh, nice.
So-
so I twist this.
Yeah, you can twist it and unlock it. Yeah, that's what it does. And you let it kind of off gas for a second. It's like a time machine.
It's something.
Right. So what it's doing, you can
Take
pull
that out.
it off. Why not? Is it's actually got valves in the top,
Oh, it's off gassing in here.
so it's
not
off
there.
gassing here. But this
So this is so that this
you
is
won't
the
be
push
able
one.
to get this off. Probably can't get that off either. Which was good. Yeah, you can hear it gassing off in there. So
spit up the off gas.
this doesn't really work so well. You can't get it off because it's so compressed,
Oh,
right?
that thing is still
Oh yeah, it's going nuthouse in there.
carbonating like crazy.
So the device is that on. If you go to Amazon, because that's the first thing I did, right? What are you doing?
So I'm gonna show.
Oh, you're gonna
So it's like sparkling and
fizzing. Yeah, the remaining that wasn't in here, so it must do some sort of cycling through there. Then you want to clean it. You
I
can
was
blow
gonna say.
through regular water, like make
run
a,
it through for a cycle.
yeah, just to cycle it out. So if you go to Amazon, you're gonna pay a fortune. It's $229 plus $30 shipping and handling. And I was like,
On Amazon.
and there's only one person doing it. It was plus shipping and handling, which is weird for Amazon. No Prime.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of pricey. And I went to BonneO's website, and it wasn't that price. I'm like, I don't understand. Then I went to
Awesome.
Bed Bath & Beyond because I Googled it. because they're available at Williams-Sonoma.
Because that's what you do to get good prices. You Google.
You Google it.
Which is why you show up at the top of Google searches.
Exactly, because I have to. And Bloomingdale's apparently has mine and go there. But on Bed Bath & Beyond, it was $149.99.
Okay.
And you could just buy it at the store and you don't have to ship it. Carbonators are $4.99 for a pack of 10. I don't know how many this comes with. I guess this is a pack of 10. And
so this is really your consumable.
Right, that's your consumable. But so for $4.99 you get a pack of 10. But here's the difference between this and a SodaStream. The annoyance level. I have my SodaStream, I have 5 canisters that are in my closet.
Yeah.
Because I'm too freaking lazy to bring them down to Walmart. I don't want to go. You go to Walmart, you have to do an exchange, and you give them to them, you get new ones back, and whatever. What I used to do, and this was awesome, is I used to put them in the mail, because what they would do is SodaStream would send you 3 new ones, and you take the old ones, you put them in the boxes, and send them back. Well, then FedEx and UPS got caught on to this. It's like, you can't send compressed canisters in the mail. What's wrong with you? Like, you need a license to do that. So they can send them, I think.
But you can't send them back.
But you can't send them back, because I don't have a license for that type of thing. So now they have all these depots you have to bring them to do the exchange.
What a pain in the ass.
And I'm just lazy, so I just keep buying more canisters. And then you keep collecting. This is a whole lot easier. I have no problem, because I buy these for, like, my CO2 cartridges. Like, when I'm using my Easy, I have these. Yeah. I don't mind buying
a lot of space.
Carbonators. They're tiny.
Yeah.
And these ones I could just buy. You know, $4.99 is for 10 of them. If you can cost justify whether you want to do that, because if you're going to use it to clean the system,
like
that means you spend
50 cents a piece.
Yeah, you're spending 50 cents to clean the box. So, or to clean the machine. If you go through it that way. So it's still better. I would still do it because it's easier for me. Right. If I have these around the house and we make a cocktail that needs carbonated something or others, I would have no problem just going, throw it in, boom, make whatever I need.
Nice and easy, you're ready to go.
Nice and easy. So the extra bottles are $20. That's about the same with like most of the other brands. Okay. They do expire. This bottle's pretty much useless in the 2017, which is also normal. I never did that with my SodaStream ones, but they do have an expiration time because they're only certified for so long, I think. The syrup packs are $8.99 for a 6-pack. So if you break that down by math, it's some amount of money.
$8.99 per 6-pack. It's like $1.50 a piece.
$1.50 a piece, yeah. And then, so to get this off, you do this. Boom. Right? That gets enough. It releases enough of the pressure
to open it.
That you can actually do this and not kill yourself.
It's nice not to kill yourself.
The other thing...
Do they have a tool for that, so you don't have to use your finger?
I don't know. I bet you do.
How great would that be?
That's not... My finger works.
Oh, I guess that's not too bad. But you could get like a little ratchet tool or something. Just kind of
I'd monetize the crap out of it. I'd buy that for like $8. Like,
it would keep your finger from getting wet and...
Smell like shrub.
Wet and shrubby.
So look at it's got a lot of carbonation. I didn't think, and they're very small bubbles, where most of, like I know with the SodaStream and stuff are bigger bubbles. And I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. And then you pour some shrub, and you can even see it has particulates in it.
It's still going. I mean,
it's not done doing its magic.
Well,
and I've also put this, I had it for a week in my refrigerator with the last batch. Yeah, the whole time.
Oh, wow. Good.
And which was...
After you open it.
Yeah, for like 3 or 4 times, because I can't drink all that in a sitting. I guess I could, but you got sugar in it. And
you get a small bladder, right?
Yes, it's the bladder.
All right, I'm going to try this.
All right. So, you're going to get that vinegar, I think. I don't remember what the mix
but it's not
was.
bad. It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get vinegar. It's a shrub.
Yeah. I mean, you can... The real goal of this is I want to build a cocktail with it, but to taste test the properties of it, I usually make it with sparkling water. And if it's too vinegary, you can cut the amount that you put in here. Sure. I use 3 ounces to whatever these are, liter, whatever that, French. So it's dependent. But the big key factors is you're using your own syrups or your own product, right?
You can create your own stuff.
With stuff floating in it.
Yeah.
Which is key, because with all the valves, you do have to clean it because it'll start to smell like vinegar. But guess what? Vinegar tends to clean things anyway. But whatever.
What's the sugar, though? They'll grind it up.
There's a sugar. So to make the shrub, I did 5 cups of my pears or my plums from my plum tree that were like literally they were ready to just go bad.
Yeah,
like, you wouldn't eat them because you could, but the texture.
Mushy.
Yeah, they were just too mushy.
Yeah, a lot of that.
So I cut that out.
Got a lot of fruit there, buddy.
Yeah, so I did 5, and then I did like 3 cups of sugar, which is where that's got 3 cups of sugar in it. Yeah. That's why you kind of do it in a condensed amount, because that's a lot of sugar. Right. But I use the sugar to jar out, what do they call it, macerating? You use the sugar. So I sat it in the refrigerator for a day, and all the sugar drew all the syrups and everything out of the plum. Then I filtered the crap out of cloth it, with the cheesecloth, and then boom.
It's actually pretty tasty.
And it'll get more fruity as it sits longer.
It's fruity, it's vinegary, it's sweet, which you wouldn't think vinegar would be a great taste, but
Unless you I know people who drink pickle juice, right?
Yeah, I'll drink pickle juice.
Right. So then,
but you wouldn't think like sweet vinegar. But vinegar is supposed to be really good for you too.
Yeah. Yeah. So you basically can create healthy products. Where one of the things that annoyed me about the SodaStream, and it's a small annoyance, but you carbonate it first, then you add your syrups. Certain syrups, when I add them, cause it to just bubble like insanity, and it shoots up.
Like Mentos and Diet Coke.
Exactly. Yeah. So you put the syrup in there, and if you don't do it over the sink, the thing just goes straight out. So you have to go slow all the way through. It might be the Sprite that you have to kind of go slow, or else it just bubbles out everywhere.
You could do bitters. You could do a vanilla extract. I'm guessing, like Anthony asked in the chat room. Yeah.
So they kind of cite
ratios.
They cite like you could use teas, fruits, herbs, soda water, obviously. Anything around that, and I think there was kind of a whatever's in a club soda. I think is kind of one of the key attributes of whatever.
Okay, one of the minerals.
One of the minerals.
Calcium.
Yeah. So I don't know the science from a carbon. Like there's people who are like carbon geeks, right? They I know everything about carbonation.
Totally, and then some.
I don't know a lot about carbonation. I just go with what my tastes say and how much of the bubbles and the size of the bubbles and the frequency of the bubbles. It looks like a champagne.
It does.
So, to me, that's good enough. Like, I want something that's got the champagne-style bubbles. And when I close this and I put it in the refrigerator, it subsides eventually. Mm-hmm. But when I open it again, it starts up again. And it does that at least 3 or 4 times. After that, you're probably gone. It doesn't matter.
It's like in a soda, though.
Right. But when you have a bigger one like the SodaStream, which is what this is, if you don't drink it very quickly, then you end up with flat soda eventually. But this one I haven't had an issue with. These guys also, the SodaStream ones last pretty well. So that was kind of when you see the carbonation
Where'd
of the
you
show.
get this thing?
They sent it to me.
They sent you? That's pretty cool.
So I think it's fairly new, but I know that the carbonation game is growing. Like a lot of people are building machines to be able to show their carbonation solutions. The key that I like in this one was, it is $100 or $150 for carbonate. I don't know what the SodaStreams run for. Probably depends on the one you get. You can get them higher end. There's also a white version of this too, but it's
probably
big.
The racist people out there.
Yeah, for the races, there's always
white.
There's always white, isn't that? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right order. I was trying to figure out which one you go with first.
Obviously, we're not because you have black ones.
Right. So it doesn't take the canisters. However, it's kind of loud. Like it takes longer. SodaStream to go done. It's very loud once you get to the end of it, but it goes.
So different pros and cons for these things.
Right. Obviously. I just think that the pros of this system outweigh the cons. It's loud, fine, but it's loud for like whatever amount of time we.
If you have kids, it's probably loud anyway.
Yeah, it's all loud. But your kids can use it, and you don't have to worry about the weird carbonation tanks and stuff like that if they don't do it right. You put it in and you hit the button, and when it's done, it's done.
And it beeps if it's not good.
Right. You're not going to keep trying to fill the thing up, and it gets all loud and obnoxious. So there you go. You can go check them out if you'd like. I would suggest not using Amazon, at least for now.
Corn, water, and butter.
Or you could put corn, water, and butter in there.
That would be interesting.
Plum juice will be dark purple too. This is the color of plums when you do whatever it is you do to them.
Yeah,
it's
that's your plums. Like
I would guess most plums are
made from a natural way. I mean, I'm guessing other plum juice that's highly processed might be lighter.
Oh yeah, like the ones that they put their own. They put color.
Preservatives and color.
Yeah. So not a cocktail episode, but you learn a little bit about the shrub. You learn a little bit about how we could carbonate without having to use canisters, and that was my goal. We'll find another use for this as well. I just got to get some juice, some pucks. Yeah.
Pucks of all things.
So I'm gonna probably stop over at Bed Bath & Beyond and see if they have some of the syrups. How is it? The other thing I was thinking is I'm gonna try the SodaStream syrups and stuff like that because it's got a reservoir. It doesn't really matter what syrup you really use.
Yeah. See how that compares.
Yeah. And kind of take it from there. There you go.
Yeah, the BonneO.
Also, so I said a shout out to Mr. Jones.
Donnie Jones.
Donnie Jones. So, Donnie the Duck Jones. Also wanted to say.
You got a manager.
Yeah, it's a patron manager. A thank you to Alan Joyce who who signed up to Patreon today, recording on Friday, whatever today is.
Today's the
16th.
16th.
Yes. So I'm going to
Thank you.
list Alan Joyce as our producer for this episode.
Sounds good.
All right. Well,
You can use that credit in your SAG credits.
Yes. You need an IMDb profile. Is what you really need.
Oh, yes.
And then all the rest of the stuff we'll do next time because this is kind of an out of order show for probably a Saturday. So I guess that's it.
It's cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm taking it out. Here we go.
Do it.
We're teaching you how to drink carbonated beverages.
Carbonated beverages. Carbonated shrubs.
Strawberry.
We only have like 1 or 2 episodes worth of shout-outs left.
Yeah, that's true.
That's awesome.
And let me see if I can find those because they're probably not even here. Raisins are not dried grapes. Are they? I thought what a prune? Prune's a dried. Huh?
Plums.
Prune's a dried plum. Raisins a dried grape.
Remember the California raisins?
Yeah, what's that mean?
Heard it through the grapevine? That was their song? I mean, it's not their song, but they adopted the song, Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
That wasn't their song.
Grapes.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I get it. But they're raisins.
But they're raisins.
They're a raisinette or whatever. You can unplug that.
I was just thinking.
You were thinking of unplugging it, or that they're
I
raisinettes?
was thinking about unplugging it.
Oh, these are the last ones?
Yeah.
Why don't I see their names? Oh. Nova Scotia.
Driving that
There's a
train,
grapevine.
high on cocaine. Case of Joe. What's your speed? What are we reviewing next? Do you see?
I don't know. What do you want to?
We save the champagne for.
Yeah, I don't have to. That's not even next anyway.
Okay. Let's see what we got on.
I was thinking if we had some champagne cocktails, then use them, but we don't have any submissions.
Review shelf here. This one looks pretty interesting. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's use it.
Sons of Liberty. Hey, did you notice I washed my mats?
I
No.
thought something looked different.
I thought something
I
looked
didn't-
clean.
I thought my arms weren't sticking to the mats for some reason.
Matte capsaicin? Isn't that a
So is this part of the wiring here that needs to get done?
Yeah. And this. These ones are different. Like, so this one
Yeah, they're going to be on a different circuit.
goes to here
Yeah.
and here. Those are the two lines. And then once those are in, we can collapse it and remove this one or something.
Yeah.
Because that one just turns on with the rest of the house.
That's just a house.
Because it was the
So
house
this-
inside.
This is going to be its own circuit.
Yeah, so the goal is this room should be dark until you come over to this door and flip this light on. And all those are wired to where they need to go.
I'm just wondering like where that.
I don't know where. Oh, that's this right here probably. There's a drop hanging around. Oh, it is. Yeah, it goes right down here.
Okay, so that goes.
And then that one you have to leave because it's got the chain on it. That's probably regulation.
Okay, that goes over there. And then this one goes.
Should be right. Go down that way.
So it goes right to the outlet, right? This one
Yeah.
goes right to the outlet. And that's the. Is that the termination for that? That's the end point. Is this the last thing, or is there some?
The last thing.
This goes somewhere else. Is there another outlet?
Oh, there's. Like where they all come out, they're all tied up in the back someplace.
No, because there's this outlet. So see how there's 2 wires here? There's one coming in, one going out.
Right.
Where's the other one? So I traced the one coming in. I don't know where the other one goes. Is there another outlet over here? I'm wondering. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, right there. And then it goes over here.
There's probably one on the other side of this. Oh, this isn't even on.
Somewhere else. Oh, hello.
How are you?
Probably would have held back there. Watch your head when you walk out of there, or it's gonna come off.
Up, up, up. Is there another one on this side somewhere?
I don't think so. how much this goes for.
Yep, there's one over here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Way down there? I guess it's probably at whatever industry standard height is.
Yeah. So it looks like that's the end. It goes through to this one, then over to this one, then over to this one, then up to here, then over to here, to here, to here, and then to the panel, I'm guessing.
And you're saying that's all one circuit?
Yep, it's all one circuit.
There should be one on this side of the wall too.
Well, wait.
Huh?
This is terminated here.
Well, you got more. That's just one side of the place.
Something's weird. Because you don't have the one that goes to the cabinet though.
The cabinet?
Your panel.
My panel? Like the actual wire drop?
Yeah, so this comes over from that one, this one comes over. This one comes, goes, yeah, this is the one we just traced, this goes to the light. It goes, oh, this is 3 light, okay.
Huh?
This is 3 light, okay. So this goes,
Got a level 3 one.
the switch controls that light, and it'll control, no.
The one down there. There's another outlet over there.
Isn't there outlet?
I guess.
Okay.
But why would the switch control outlets? No, there's one right here. Over here. Under the window. At least one. I think there's another one next to it.
No, it goes out that way.
There's 2 over here.
Yeah,
Like, boom.
yeah, so I think, yeah.
One
so
in there and one over there.
I think that's what those.
There might be one over here, too.
It might be.
Smells like broccoli guy up there.
What?
No, it's
Smells
just
like
those.
broccoli guy.
So those.
Yeah,
But-
that's a whole nother...
Should really
That's
stop
another
the show
circuit?
to look at the
At least.
outlets.
Yeah, sorry. But the switch is gonna. No, the
He
switch
just
will
got up
control
and-
this because that's the trap. The switch will control the 2 lights.
He said that should only control the 2 lights that are right out there.
Yeah. No, it should because this has 3 wires coming into it.
Yeah.
So you can bypass. We can pigtail any of these to make them bypass.
We said lots of words I don't understand. Pigtail and bypass.
I'm done.
Gonna shut the door?
Yep. Be nice to have a switch, won't it? That's the bottom line.
I just want
Nice
it
to be
done.
done.
Just done.
So I gotta figure out where those go now too.
That's gonna be the fun part, because one of them he doesn't even know.
There's one in the ceiling too.
Yeah, there's one up there that basically you have to we just have to wire a plug up there in the ceiling that you can't see with an extension, with a cord.
That's easy.
Basically get one of these plugs, put it in and wire it in. Because it needs the pluggy thing. Oh, we need a tasting glass.
I'll do some research while you're getting a tasting glass.
I found a price of $40.
Well, Pumpkin Manhattan.
How's this water?
It's probably watery. Wet. Oh, Mr. Schommer, they don't know you very well, do they?
What?
Mr. Schommer, they don't know you very well, do they?
No.
That's
It's
not
probably
me,
a
that's
t-
my dad.
It probably says Mr. $, or parentheses, or percent first name, or
Yes.
last name. This is,
I think it would be funnier if you got a message that said Mr. Percent.
I've got those before. Not printouts, but I've got emails with
Yeah.
those. I'm like, oh, you know what? Delete. If you can't fill in my name correctly, then you have no rights.
Oh, he's from Kingston, Rhode Island, huh?
What is it? What are you doing? Huh? What's going on?
Why do you always say that, Jen?
It's my thing.
It's your thing.
Who's looking for a shout out?
Missed your
60s
own shout
mentality.
out. What?
If they don't get me tonight, I'm gonna have to go rewatch the last 20 episodes. He hasn't heard his name shouted out for the survey yet, I'm guessing.
Who's that?
60s mentality.
What's 60s mentality name?
60s mentality. That's the shout out you're gonna say.
What?
I don't know if there's an email in there.
don't know.
Happy October 60th, Derek.
What?
I don't know. If don't. Yeah, if 60s mentality has to tell me what his name was that we would have shouted out, because I don't have the idea of how to know it. Although if I did shout you out, I couldn't tell you what episode it is actually in. Alright.
David, didn't you get a shout out last week?
Yes. Do we have a pen over here? There should be one over there, but it might have been disappeared. I just want to make sure I card everybody at some point. That's the one I was looking for.
That's a nice one.
Huh?
It's a nice one.
I know. I carry it around everywhere. I gotta keep finding these. So I know we did Barry. We did Alan. We'll do that last Saturday one.
Michaela?
Michaela. I should know these because I had
Evan
to write
from
them.
PA.
Sounds familiar.
Evan Plum.
Oh. Stay tuned, buddy.
It's the next one.
Look at your live stream date. Your Lexistic.
Oh.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about that now. 1060. What should
It's
16
not even
have
the
been?
6th. 16. That should have been a 1.
I was doing like 5 things at a time. Now I understand. Now it's starting to make sense to me. October 60th. It's funnier once you have a clue what the hell happened and why you say that.
Jokes make more sense in context.
So I know that there's an Evan from PA that's going to be shouted out on this episode we're about to do. If that counts for anything.
With a 9-1 in his Gmail address.
Oh, there he goes.
Is that the right one?
Must be.
It said Evan from PA. So.
I don't remember. How come I don't know all these? I had to. Bradley, I know we did.
Yeah, more than you used to.
What? I got what? Patreons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. Well, I got
Yes.
three last Friday night, and then one today. Rick, I did Rick. Kevin Murphy. I don't remember writing these. Oh, David. I did David's because I remember having to create the graphics for all these. All right, we can talk a little
Well, thanks to all the newbies. That's cool.
Newbies.
Newbies.
We got a newbie.
Sounds a lot like an Indian accent.
No, that.
Hello, how are you?
When I went to that gas station that served food, when they said, "Hi, have you been here before?" and I said, "No," and they said, "We got a newbie." Oh, great.
A gas station that served food.
Yeah, in Texas.
We got a newbie.
I already hit record, so we're good. To go.
Oh, let's do this.
Ready? Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Ian Andrews and I are going to be reviewing the 2015 release of pumpkin spice flavored whiskey from the kind folks of Sons of Liberty Seasonals.
Yeah.
Voted world's best flavored whiskey in 2014.
If I tried this.
Doesn't count. Yeah.
Oh, it's got stuff in it.
Oh, shake it then. Yeah. We want the stuff to float around.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of stuff to review.
We have a whole shelf
This
of
one
review stuff.
seems very time sensitive, so I wanted to make sure to
Yeah.
get it done. A pumpkin spice flavored whiskey at this time of year.
Flavored with juice from 30,000 plus pounds of Rhode Island grown pumpkins.
Rhode
So
Island.
they're in Kingston, Rhode Island is where they're.
I've never been there, but I've been to Rhode Island.
Complemented with cinnamon, allspice, clove, sweet orange
Oh,
peel,
yes, I
and
remember
vanilla.
Pour some of that shit in there.
For all the shit.
Yeah, because we got some water to cover. So some of the recipes, they sent over some recipes. So if
Pumpkin
you can get your
Manhattan
hand on
sounds
this,
pretty good this time of the year.
this
Yeah.
is this website I found
Did
called
you like this, Joe?
I believe I
Drink Hacker.
In that case.
I've heard of Drink Hacker. It's not anything. Drink
Make sure there's
Hacker.
plenty for you.
put
To
the
sip on.
price-
Okay, so I'll keep pouring.
Drink Hacker put the price at $40, and this is from
For a fifth?
yeah. This is in 2014, so I don't know if the prices have changed. Probably not.
Maybe,
For a
maybe not.
fifth, is a
Hard to
fifth
say.
750 milliliter?
Yes.
Sure.
Approximately a fifth of a gallon, I believe.
Is that what that means? Then what? Why is it called a handle then? Because it has one.
Yes.
You know, it just doesn't make sense.
No, is that
you
right?
can
Fifth
get
of a gallon?
you can get a liter. A handle is how big?
Well, 1.5 liters.
But I think I've seen hand. No, maybe I haven't seen handle. What's my? I don't know.
Or it's
I feel like I've
Sorry, it's
seen Hangul-
175, I think.
175.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah.
175.
You
I
don't
don't
keep
know
a
what-
lot of handles, do you?
I know. I don't.
Hey,
I,
It's
Tangeray
Tangeray's
was
all-
our,
Tangeray's gone. I don't know what ever happened to this.
right, but
But that was our
handle,
only
I think.
handle that. Oh, we've had
Handles
Crucian.
Oh, wait.
Amsterdam.
Crucian.
Technically, that's a handle, isn't it?
It doesn't have one.
Yeah, it has a figure.
That's a handle, yeah.
Oh, it is. Look, it's got a handle right here.
Yeah.
It's 88 proof.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
it is.
anyways, this is somebody else's review.
I don't know why.
Oh,
I'm
let me
talking
put this
about
over here.
it. So pumpkin Manhattan, 2 ounces of
Yeah.
pumpkin spice whiskey.
175.
I can't read. He's right. We just had to make sure he was right.
Yeah,
His math.
exactly.
His math is on point.
Today, at least. It was
So-
wrong in the whiskey sour deconstruction. But it's
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know why that was wrong, but I saw that.
It was wrong.
An ounce of Carpano Antica sweet vermouth. So an ounce of sweet vermouth. 2 dash of Angostura bitters. So make pumpkin Manhattan with pumpkin flavored whiskey. Make pumpkin cocktails. Pumpkin whiskey.
Good stuff.
Pumpkin beer. That's bothersome to me. Although I've had a couple good ones since then.
Jacko.
Jacko. And then there's a Shipyard. I can't remember one of the other ones I had. But pumpkin whiskey.
It's whiskey, I forgot.
It smells like.
I've been sucking on a cinnamon stick too, but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot?
Mm.
Cool. Not just me then.
Was this your first drink tonight, though, too?
Me too.
Yeah.
But normally a
Wait.
mouthful of 40%.
Yeah.
40%.
What did we just do? That wasn't a drink.
So that's the thing is the way it smelled made me want to take a bigger sip, and then my tongue went numb.
Danger.
It's the thing that this isn't for the amount of pumpkins used.
It's not too pumpkin.
It's not too pumpkin-y. Like it tastes. Yeah, I think it's the alcohol, but it tastes like whiskey. It has.
It does.
It brings.
It's got the spices in there.
Yeah.
It's clovey.
Yes.
It's cloves,
it does have
yeah.
it, but not as much cloves as say, a falernum from B.G. Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Or the cloves of like a Hellebitter, or some of those. Okay, so this is just a bunch. This says double distilled, 124 proof.
That's their other stuff.
No, I'm reading Sons of Liberty first ever seasonal line of whiskeys. I don't know which one it is, but so they have different lines, and there's a seasonal line, which I think is cool that they go through, and a lot of brands are doing this. I think more now is doing the seasonal thing. Like it's like craft brews, right? They start by saying, "Here's the best ale you'll ever have." Then they're like, "Here's ale with this. Here's ale with that.
Yeah.
Here's this other creation. I don't know what it is. Science project time. Boom!" And you make something for
But
the
if you
season.
don't have a good base, you'll never have a good.
Right. You gotta have a tough,
It's
hardcore, awesome base.
It
to
almost
start it.
tastes like the mustiness of a rye to me. I'm getting that a little bit.
Because of the it could be some of the spicy notes or something. Oh, look at compliment with the toasty mix of spices, and it shows a cinnamon stick like you had in your mouth. So
Yeah.
you haven't you've complimented.
Yeah, I haven't corrupted.
No.
But it almost, you know how rye is kind of musty?
It even smells like that. Though.
Yeah, I get that a little bit. Maybe it's from the spices. Blended with an American single malt whiskey, though. So it's not rye, obviously.
No. Ooh, it is warm.
It is.
Very warm.
It gets smoother, too, as you go. It's good in that respect.
No, but it's what it isn't is a liqueur,
No.
right? It doesn't have the.
Sweetness.
It doesn't taste like a Jägermeister spice or. I saw that. Or any of those weird like liqueurs where like, oh, let's just add sugars and pumpkins and caramel color and boom. This has.
It's a whiskey. It's
it
a
is-
pumpkin spice flavored whiskey.
And it's cloudy like a wheat beer.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. It must just be some of the pumpkin and spices.
Yeah, it must be
or
some of the
whatever.
particulates that
Yeah.
don't absorb. Yeah.
This isn't in our liquor store, is it?
I don't know where they can get this. I don't think it's in our liquor store, but first you have to find the Sons of Liberty product. This one doesn't. I mean, this is obviously not the real bottle. This is not for resale.
We can get them. Well, you can go to their website www.soulspirits solspirits.com.
Okay.
You can probably get more information there.
This doesn't. It is Soul Spirits. So I thought this was a PR guy, but this is like them.
Soul Spirits, Sons of Liberty,
Oh, yeah.
SOL.
Ha ha!
There you go.
That's great. But the thing that I like about it is it's got that heat to it, that intensity, which means you can put it in a Manhattan or any of these drinks, whatever it has. Good Morning Pumpkin, Toasted Pumpkin, Pumpkin Spice, Simple Syrup, Dash Hango.
Yeah.
All these, look
I
at
think
Sherry
that'd be
Hanging Simple.
Ooh, that sounds good to me.
They're adding in all these recipes, fresh apple cider, and then you're done. You just add that in this. Is your you're having to add the simple syrup or the sweeteners to this.
Is your cherry herring all used up?
Why? You're gonna pour it into the cherry herring bottle and swish it around and drink the whole thing? No, that's probably a bad
cherry
idea.
herring's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
didn't know
not.
if we used it up because I thought we did. The last time we did a Singapore song, we might use it up.
Really? I'm gonna need some cherry herring.
I think so. Well,
Okay.
maybe.
Dude,
Oh,
it smells
I could be
more
wrong.
like pumpkin pie on my third sip. Like it.
It gets there.
Yeah, that's
At
nice.
first, it's just heat and
Mhm.
and burnation.
Mhm.
When you're done, that's
And as
not
you-
bad. Burnation.
Burnation.
It's all in Mass. Lowell, there's a place in Lowell, Mass.
Oh, nice. That's right down the
April,
road.
Mass.
So
Interesting.
it's an interesting product. I like the fact that
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like a liqueur, which makes me more happy because we've got plenty of liqueurs, and it's kind of a cop out to me to take a whiskey and just turn it into a liqueur, unless it's a young whiskey and you need it to. It's too rough to drink
So-
straight.
I
They
think.
do have where can you buy it on their website?
Oh, excellent.
FYI.
Where can you buy it on their website? That way you don't have to put a comment because I don't know the answer to this.
Hmm.
Where can I get it? Can I get this in Pennsylvania? Can I get this in Nova Scotia? Can I get this in Quebec? Can I get this in Florida? I don't know. Why
We're
are
just
you
putting
asking,
it out
Tim
there.
and Evan and Son of Knox? I don't know. You have to go find it. So that, my friends, is
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of
pumpkin
Liberty
flavored whiskey.
pumpkin flavored whiskey 2015 edition. 16 is probably going to be
'Cause
different.
they did this in 2014.
Right, and they're all using different pumpkins, so the harvest is going to impact the total product.
So maybe sweeter harvest will make sweeter.
It's like a
whiskey.
good wine. You have to get the right vintage that you like.
There you go.
Um,
Or buy one of each and two of each.
And keep comparing.
One to drink and one to.
Also, wanted to say to our producer Danny Morris, one of our Patreon subscribers. So
Thank
what
you,
I did
Danny
is
Morris.
I printed out my account list for my Patreon manager. So Danny Morris, look at that. He's already contributed a lifetime of $120 to the show.
That's a lot.
I
Thank
know.
you.
So you'll notice with my this episode goes out at a later date, so I'll talk a little bit more about the badges in a normal episode. I don't know when this is going to go out, but
You have an achievement system?
I do. I have an
Holy
achievement
shit.
system.
I love video games.
This makes Ian want to donate.
Yeah.
Start donating.
Oops. Start donating just so he can max out the achievement. It'll be gold, like lettering and stuff for the one who spends the most. I've already got I thought of this. I just got to build out the.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So let's just do 3 shout-outs because I don't know when this episode is going out.
All right, fair enough.
So first shout-out goes to Carrie in Nova Scotia, Canada.
It's a beautiful, beautiful province you live in.
Unfortunately, it's getting cold there.
Yes.
Iceberg, straight ahead.
Shout out to Evan Plum from Pennsylvania.
United States.
I hope you're not a Steelers fan. If you are, I'm sorry.
Evan, probably in the chat room.
We can't all be perfect.
Um,
We can't.
Sometimes sometimes you're awesome, other times you're Steelers fans.
Yeah, hey, it happens.
My buddy's a Steelers. You know, Rob, he's been on the show. He did
Rob is a Steelers fan,
the golf cart contest. Golf contest
Back
with
when he had
golf
when he was
stuff.
running his company there.
And he's a Steelers fan, even though he's around a million.
He's still
and
okay. He's been a Steelers fan for a long time, though, right? So.
still not okay. And then Son of Knox from Washington, USA. I am so proud that you had your name changed to Son of Knox.
That's pretty interesting.
That takes some balls.
You know what? That speaks to the freedoms and liberties that you're allowed as American citizens to
Right.
change your name.
To like symbols and stuff.
And that's as political as I'm getting here.
Like symbol.
I don't sports, Ian.
Okay, that's fine then, Evan. In that case, you're cool.
I don't sports. Sports is now a verb. Yeah, right? Yeah. Whatever. All right.
Sure.
Are we good? RunCarGlassAwesomeDrinks.com.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my coupon code next time.
Okay.
Okay, and I know the date.
Good.
That's it. We're done?
Yes.
We're teaching you how to drink!
Just write the date up there.
I know.
Like while you're thinking about it.
No, he knows the date. He wasn't going to share it.
Okay.
Hey, just to let you know, I know the date.
Hey, oh, baby, you know about
Can you read that? It's hard to do with my...
November 4th?
Yeah.
Only because I know November makes sense.
God, now it's just noon. I can't make this look any more like the word Nove.
The word no isn't a word.
It's kind of half of a word.
There you go. You want some more than that, Jen?
No.
No.
You know, I'm not really an overprotective mom, but
Uh-oh.
it, I don't know, makes me nervous to drop my 12-year-old daughter off at a high school football game.
I don't blame you. You should be nervous.
And I didn't have a chance to be nervous because
Who went? The two of the girls?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kylie.
Okay.
That's Kylie and Brianna, and they were meeting Gracie there, and I think some of their other friends. There's enough of them, but it still makes me
Why are they
nervous
going
to
to
come up at a high school football game.
I still don't
Growing
understand
up-
why a bunch of girls want to go to a high school football game. Because
they wanna
you
hang
don't?
out.
why? But why a high school football game? Why not like the
There's
mall?
sports there, and there's boys, and they can gossip, and
Yeah.
They
hang
can
out,
gossip.
and they
All they do is gossip. They could do that at the mall. Like
But
why?
think about how much more gossip they get when surrounded by other people.
I don't know.
I don't know. Gracie said it was fun. So.
They don't watch football. Maybe Brianna will get into football.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, 8:30 game, the indie game. I think we're gonna do it at my house again. If you guys want to come over.
You can tell our kids to put themselves to bed.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
I mean, you can bring them if you want. They have school down, don't
They
they?
have school,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
They do that during the week.
Yeah, that's right. It's that time of the year. Huh?
It's not summer.
Well, I have work, but
What are we doing for this?
I'll still be up till 1.
We need ice.
Yeah. Low shake. Yeah.
I got a shaker.
Figured I'd throw it out there. I know it's too bad, but
Throw it out.
Maybe I'll just stop by for a little bit.
That's true. We don't have to sit the whole time. We can just drink and then.
Yeah, I mean, people are probably gonna be there a little bit ahead of time. So
That's true. If you go early, then you could
we
just.
can watch an early game. My parents come out for lunch, so I don't know what the plan. I
Are
don't
they
know
gonna
what the
stay?
timing is. No, they're on the way to Connecticut.
Oh.
But you know, if they whatever they do, they'll probably might do a couple hours and head home and turn on the game. So
Cool.
I'll let everybody know.
Oh, we don't have to go to a football game to this Sunday.
No, we don't have to go. No game. There would have been a home game.
Uh oh. Why does
This
Stephanie know?
does smell so good.
Guys in football pants.
Huh?
That's why Stephanie was when she was 12. Guys in football pants.
High school guys in football fans.
That's the thing. They have a cup on, so you can't see their penis, and they have like a bunch of.
You can see all their muscles.
No, you can't. You see their.
Their
they have
pads,
pads. It's like a bunch of guys dressed up in maxi pads.
No, not quite.
I didn't have music on this show primarily because I was really late to getting everything ready, and I was just proud to have turned on the live stream at 6:30. I had some issues with my computer, of course. Elias. Okay, so I gotta do one of these. The hell was that noise? Oh.
That was my banana rum that I drank a long time ago. That Ian hooked me up with. That was good.
So Danny
It was above
Morris.
the buttocks. That was Marcus.
You could use ass. I don't think that's filtered. We'll do Philip
We're
Hart.
talking children here.
At 12? Oops. Why is that thing under my foot?
Under your foot.
Mine's well, man.
You just shut it off.
Why was it on? I'm still looking at it.
Buffalo Trace. I think I might like that.
Yeah. Amaretto and Buffalo. Did he... There's a lime in here, right? Or a lemon?
Where's the-
There's no cutting board. There's no knife. What's wrong? What's wrong with him?
It's not a good bar back.
Lemonade. What?
I think that's good.
stop the butt from singing.
Butt singer.
Butt notes.
What?
Yep.
There goes the whoa, he ain't caught it. I almost rolled onto the floor. Over here, too. Which would have been hard to get.
I like to think that was a good save.
That was good.
Thank you very much.
This is our redemption game too against Indy. We're gonna kill him.
I would expect so.
Whoa,
Whoa.
how the heck did that just happen? Did you just see that?
Yeah, CMC Live, $2.
Whoa.
What's that?
I don't know.
Alan! 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 What just happened there?
It looks like you put in donated $2 because it shows up. That's what it says.
I'm confused.
Ching!
This is Alan. You rock. This is Alan.
Yeah. Maybe it's Steve. Steve! Steve!
Where's that from?
Joe.
That was a BBC thing with, what's his name voicing it? Who's that British comic? He's, Gervais.
Oh,
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
He like, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. The animals doing silly things and him just voicing the animals. And it's like
That's not where
it's like a gopher going like, and he's like, Alan, Alan.
It might be where I've seen that. It might have just been on YouTube though.
Maybe
There's a
watching
tip
you
button
on
there.
YouTube Gaming, and there's a tip button here. It's crazy.
What? There should be a tip button, but I don't know what YouTube Gaming is. Well, I know what YouTube Gaming is, but I don't know I would be on
Where's
YouTube
the
Gaming.
tip go?
That's
though?
what I'm wondering.
Well, it's bound to my account, so it'll just get filtered in to the monthly payments. There's probably one on the yeah, but I don't know how it goes into the chat window. I thought that was pretty neat. All right, I'm distracted. So's Ian.
I don't have a tip button.
He's on YouTube Gaming. YouTube launched a gaming channel, but I thought you had to like
But you're not.
be live
You're
in
a
a gaming
cocktail
channel.
gaming. I mean, you're a cocktail gaming. You're cocktail. You're not gaming.
Cocktail gaming for the win.
He's always game. Where's the tongs?
That's like slap time. It's cocktail gaming. That's what we need to do. Have a show of cocktail gaming.
Yeah.
There's been a channel that was doing that. They didn't really survive, but
We can play them and explain them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just let people watch us play them.
Yeah.
well, then you record
If
an
that
entire session, play music behind
PewDiePie
it.
just plays video games and makes tons of money. We could play alcohol games.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Guy drives me crazy. Yeah, you just do alcohol games.
Thank you, Arthur. Arthur gets it.
But you can just put like music behind it or something. I guess you could leave the people talking to you.
Alan, 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 Al, Alan.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Common Man Gaming. There's a whole new concept. We could do that. I'm down for that.
Not for that.
Bring my magic cards. So we're just saying.
We're just playing Magic over and over. That would be the channel.
We can discuss it.
Yeah. Ready? Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. With me, Ian Andrews, and today I wanted to just thank Philip Parker, our current director of the episode. He's our executive producer or whatever level Philip would be at. I haven't figured that out yet. Philip's new. So he would be a producer, I think. So we're going to be making the bourbon amaretto sour. This is submitted via Mark, one of the folks that submitted our recipe when Ian sent out the recipe request for the surveys we did.
Yes. I sent out like a bulk email.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I hadn't responded to everybody who submitted requests. But like if you put a specific question in the email, I try to get back to you.
Yeah, and some of those questions filtered into the recipe lists for me to figure out later, like changing spirits and stuff and doing funky things or just reviewing tequila. I think there was a review for a request for that. Said I don't want a recipe. I just want you to do some more tequila reviews.
Yep.
All that
The
stuff will
idea of
happen.
deconstruction, which came from there.
Right. So all that stuff is going to
All
happen.
good stuff.
Um,
So we got an ounce and a half of bourbon using Buffalo Trace. We got an ounce and a half Amaretto. We got Lazzaroni, the Italian treat. We got 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. We got a rich, so we may be able to go with less.
yeah.
And then we're gonna do 2 dashes of this great stuff, the Woodford Reserve Spiced Cherry Bitters, which is very, very tasty.
Available on allsmix.com. Use coupon code PINK15 until November 4th and save 15% off of your orders.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is order this and a bunch of other stuff. That way I don't lose money.
Like some jiggers or some Boston Shakers
Yep.
with the tin, or some lowball glasses, or some Chef and Squeezers. all sorts of shiz available at awesomedrinks.com.
That's right. Do you need this?
I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
We'll figure that out. We're gonna play it by ear as he
committing.
squeezes.
He's not committing.
So hopefully you guys saw that we've been That sounds like I said it from a Boston accent. Saw the
Or Southern.
producer levels that I've been building.
Oops,
So
sorry.
for folks that have been Patreon subscribers for a while, I'm building an achievement system sort of, so that you have different. There's different 8-bit cook glasses filled with red liquids. So those are
Which is
actually
like old Zelda lives.
well,
It's
that's
kinda
what
cool.
they are actually for. They're built for the things I haven't done yet, which is our health system for how far in the episodes we've gone and what our levels should be at.
Sobriety.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have empty ones and full ones, and that was what it's going to be originally used for. Then I thought they'd make great tokens for people who have been watching and have been donating for a while. Because when you look at like some of the lifetime subscriber lists, Kieran has donates $10 a month to the Patreon subscription.
For some time now.
$410 worth of lifetime. So, I mean, we have people who've been subscribing since, let's see, April of 2014, I think.
It's pretty
3-4 or 4-3. I don't know if it's in European dates or English dates.
Hey, look. You're dreaming.
Everybody's like donating $1. How are you doing that?
I like it. You should keep trying to make sure it works.
I keep trying it. If you
Are you
just
catching
keep,
on?
Yeah.
Add a card to your thing so they could do it in here, he said too. You can also add a fan funding card to your live stream. And then people can skip through that.
Yeah. I thought I did that, but I'm not sure how to make that happen. I'll figure that out after.
Oh, we should shout out to those people right now.
Let's shout out to
Better work, Woo Woo.
Pegster.
Who eats poo?
Who eats poo. He just donated $1 in the live stream.
And so did.
Alan did again.
And
So he's
this is Alan.
Wow.
Alan.
Wow. David,
Alan.
$5, thank you.
David.
And David Warhay, who's also was our executive producer last year. Oh, now he decides he's going to do it.
I'm going to do it now.
Was our executive producer last week. And it did definitely work, David. Woot.
Our viewers do kick ass.
Unfortunately, wasn't it David last week who said my wife's going to yell at me for watching the
Yes.
show with a credit card in my hand?
That's on.
Thanks for donating another $1.
Like it's a race.
I think Pegs are just doing $1 so he can say poo.
So you can say poo multiple times, like poo.
Christian just donated 10. It didn't come across in green, but we'll believe him.
What?
Oh,
Well, that's not cool.
that's awesome though. Thank you. What's cool is you should say, "Hey, if you donate during the live stream, we'll say whatever you put in there." That could be
That
interesting.
could be
First,
dangerous.
first you have to be in the live stream. We have 36 people watching right
Yeah, that could be dangerous and interesting.
now. Yes. So we're gonna.
The bourbon amaretto sour via Mark.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to try this.
Boom!
Mark,
I think this is gonna be
thanks,
good.
Mark. Yeah.
There you have it.
What? Oh, I guess you can use that now after you help him out.
I'm waiting for something to be said.
Yeah. So last week or earlier this week, Derrick got a shout out from Tipsy Bartender, which was kind of cool because he helped him out
I
with
did.
some
And-
security concerns
And
on
our
his accounts.
our friends over in the fans that watch both shows were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
like something about a shout out on Tishy." I'm like, "Oh, you should
I
rock out
went
slash
and watched
Tishy
it and I
Bartender."
found the timestamp and everything, and he put it right in the top comment. And then he shouted out at the end of the video, which
Yeah,
is cool.
I saw. Well, I was watching the
It
video.
was the Warhead video too, which is cool because you've done
I've
the
done
Warhead
it, yeah.
infusions too. Yeah.
And I saw that it had a link to the show in his comments. So I was like, oh, he put a shout. I get it. He put a shout. So I tabbed back over. Yeah, no,
He was
it's
awesome.
No, it's horrible.
When I tabbed back over, I heard him still talking in the background.
Shout out to Christian B. Crawford. Pooh! And apparently it's whatever you put in there. according
Whatever
to,
you
this is
put
Alan.
in there with quotes around
Yeah.
it. Thank you. This is Alan.
This is
Alan.
Alan.
Peg with a stir.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Every time he comments, there's a dollar attached to it. Like, best use of dollars ever. It's like, I feel like I'm a stripper.
I was just
People are just like throwing me dollars.
It's awesome.
I know, but I don't have, I'm
This
not
is
taking
really-
off my pants.
This is really good.
Can I have that now?
I think they
Did you already taste it?
donate if you take off your pants.
No, that would be bad. That would
People are going to start revoking their donations. Like, yeah, cancel that on my credit card.
I don't want to see that
This is
happening again.
fraud.
Fraud alert. No, my eyes have been frauded.
That's really tasty. I mean, amaretto's great. It's thicker than like your normal bourbon sour because of the amaretto and the simple syrup. I think, which is I didn't use as much because it's a 2-to-1 versus a 1-to-1.
That and this is sweet to begin
And
with.
that's sweet too.
And this is just
That's good.
It's
It's
good.
tasty.
It's a little bit of a cherry hint to it.
Pretty good balance.
It's a sweeter drink, but it's got some burn to it. Like after the third or fourth, though, it starts to taste more like a Midori sour.
Yeah, the amaretto really comes through.
And when I say taste like a Midori sour, I mean the balance. It doesn't actually taste like a Midori.
Yeah.
I mean, more sweet than sour.
You get the whiskey in there. You get the bourbon. You get the oak.
No, that's a
Hopefully.
good damn drink.
It is, yeah.
This is a drink for somebody who wants a
wondering
whiskey sour but loves amaretto.
I'm wondering if you take a little bit of amaretto out of it, how that might work.
It would.
I mean, if you use the
I don't
amaretto,
wanna do that.
I love amaretto, but if you use the amaretto more as a accent than a main player,
It is a main player in here, right?
yeah, it's equal parts. Yeah.
It's
So basically, it's 2 parts, 2 parts, 1 part, and then 1 part lemon. So
it's
1-1.
You could also bump up the lemon a little bit, right?
You could, yeah.
You can go to a full ounce on the lemon to kind of, I think, to bring up a little bit more of the acidity. It is slightly sweeter,
Yeah.
but the thing
not
is,
bad.
amaretto's sweetness is so enjoyable on my face.
It really is. And
Like, it's like an amaretto sour meets bourbon, and I don't know what the
a good
difference
mix.
in an amaretto sour. I can't remember what amaretto can't be the center. I guess it has to be the center focus.
I think it
Amaretto
is.
sour. It just seems like it's a liqueur built into. I guess you
Yeah.
can do that. You
Like
can make a
Midori.
liqueur as a full course meal. Midori sour. Now, had you added egg white, it would be even richer and creamier.
Oh, so lovely. It
Yeah.
would be a Boston amaretto sour.
Which sounds like a drink I want to have.
Yeah.
It smells like candy.
Boston bourbon amaretto sour.
Mhm. So these,
Are really good.
they smell.
I don't care for the dropper too much. Like put that in your face and see what happens.
It's big.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
It seemed kind of flubby when I was putting it in the drink. Let me try.
Flubby.
Oh, that's bad. That's better. I did it bad.
What, can you define
Maybe you
flubby?
have to have it in your mouth.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills, y'all. There goes my dollar. I'm all out. All out of dollars. Chat dollars.
I mean, this may be a sore spot for Patriots fans, but we can do the Aaron Hernandez touchdown dance. he always made it rain.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I don't remember that. Oh, he's
Because
dead
he's straight
to
up
me
thug.
now.
Yes, he is.
Honestly. So, these are really good. You could just throw these in Manhattan too. I didn't realize these are very popular. Like we sell. Yeah, I finally got them in. I've been asking
Oh,
for
good.
like weeks.
I can understand why they're popular because they're delicious.
I bought like 4 or 5 cases of them because
Yeah, they sell.
they sell really well. People buy them in sets of 2s and 3s. So I'm guessing bars and stuff.
Mm.
They're more popular than I would have thought. I started carrying them because the guy I buy the Luxardos from.
Yeah. This one's for Kimberly. I'm following through with that whole.
Well, you got the.
You donate, we talk.
Yeah. So the guy I buy Luxardo cherries from, he
Well,
carries
we
these.
can do it like a chat bot. Like David Orr, he says, this one's for Kimberly. And we can yeah.
Oh, like the old chat boss?
Yeah.
Like what, slash me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Slash Good Lucky 420 says. Anyway, so I started carrying those just because they had them at the place when I was getting Luxardos. I'm like, oh, give me a case of those. And they just started selling. So I'm like, yeah!
They're
And
great.
I had them, but it's Woodford Reserve. So they know, the brand is known. I know them as a Woodford Reserve bourbon, not making bitters.
So they're gearing themselves directly towards a Woodford Manhattan. I mean, they have the recipe on the back.
Oh, they do. Yeah, the classic Manhattan. So, and you can get that sherry nuance out of this drink.
Alright, question of the day, so before Ian drinks all the drink and I
Okay.
can taste it.
Question of the day. We didn't ask a question of the day. Question of the day: how awesome are you for donating live in the stream? Second question of the day. I got one over.
You have like a million tabs.
If these are all new, I just opened these
Oh, okay.
tonight.
Oh, nice.
What the?
You moused over. Go down. There you go.
Oh, okay. If you can get a no, that's not the question I was going to ask. If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? I like the question, so I thought I'd ask it. I guess
a good
that's how
question.
questions of the day work.
What are you thinking?
A movie? Well, it wouldn't be a murder. Because
Okay.
that's usually bad.
Yeah,
Somebody
no.
dies that I know,
Are you thinking
or me.
comedy or drama or something?
Yeah, like
I'm
Life of
thinking
Brian.
porn. I don't know what's your problem.
I'm thinking porn. I want to be that
Fifty
guy that
Shades of
lasts
Grey.
3 hours uncut. Like, it's not.
I guess uncircumcised is in fashion.
That's exactly where my mind went to.
I knew
Really?
it, Jen. Me and Jen are on the same wavelength. We're like right
How
there.
scary is that?
Uncircumcised is in fashion?
You said uncut.
You said uncut.
Oh,
Well, we were talking about porn.
Yeah.
You do the math.
that's not what I meant. I meant because they cut it so it looks like it goes on forever. Okay, so that's wrong.
That too.
The movie, I don't know what movie I would put. Forrest Gump? No, that's stupid. There's the first thing I came to mind, though.
I'd say the Big
probably a
Lebowski, but I don't want to be
superhero-
poor.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on where you are.
Whiffle diffle dicky bat. So says Mark Fernandez.
I don't even know what that means. Is that a movie?
I don't know, but I like the sound of it. Whiffle diffle dicky bat.
I'm gonna make a cocktail called
Say
Wiffle
that
Diffle Dicky
fast. Whiffle diffle.
I just did.
Whiffle diffle dicky bat.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what movie
It's already been said.
I would live in. A TV show. I would go with a TV show.
Star Trek would be cool.
Oh, dude, seriously,
How cool would that be?
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I would like to live in Star Trek.
Ah.
I would probably want to be a human still, though.
How about
No.
Q? You could be a Q.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that would be
Be
the
a
way to go.
racer.
No. Q is like they're like omnipotent, like godlike creatures.
Yeah.
They could do anything they want.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Rockford Files for Christian.
Okay.
So
So what about so TV show, movie, and what was the other one?
Or book.
Book.
porn? Oh no, that was already.
60s mentality says Skadrial from the Mistborn books.
Not familiar.
Scadrial. I'm reading the Mistborn books, and I don't know who Scadrial is. What the?
Wait for it.
I'm on the
You'll
third
get there.
book.
I'm guessing.
Uh,
Unless he's
Or else
making
you
it
need
up
to go
just to
back
fuck
and
with you.
reread because you're not a good reader.
That would be Steve from the Mythic series.
Vin from the Mistborn.
Alright.
Mistborn.
Wrap this
Um,
puppy up.
okay, let's get a couple more
We
shout
got a
outs.
couple shout outs to do.
We've got those three. Let's do those three.
Shay McCauley from Queensland, Australia. Thanks for filling out the survey and give us some feedback.
Tim, and you must be. Or no, what is it? What's your
There
name?
are some who call me Tim.
Yeah, that's it. Tim from California. California.
Name the movie reference. Simon Marco from Quebec. Thank you.
And I'll do on
Not too far away from us. I'm guessing Quebec. I don't know where in Quebec because it's a big province, but you could be very close, just like Antonin.
Andres.
Oh, we're going that far.
Andre?
We'll do this last one.
Florida.
Andres from Florida. Yeah.
Could be Andre.
Or it could
It's
be
got an
Andreas.
S in the end.
Could be Andreas. We have an Andreas at work.
Andre usually has an S at the end.
Really?
Not the French version. Like Andre the Giant.
Andres, are you French or not? I need to know if you're plural or
He's
singular.
from Florida, so I'm guessing he may not be French, but I'm
Spanish?
leaning more towards a Latino
Yeah.
Andre.
I would go with that.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
And
All
we
right.
can't do the other one after that.
No, we can't. We'll do the 3 more to go.
3 more to go. So there you go, folks. Thanks, Phil Parker. I think he was the one I called out in this episode. I can't remember now.
Good job.
But we are kicking out a drink.
And leading it.
Skadrial is the planet.
Oh, okay.
The books are on.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay.
Today we're making the Bourbon Amaretto Sour. It's got bourbon, it's got amaretto, it's got sour, and it's got some great flavor added to it. So stay tuned and check it out.
I know this name.
That's good enough?
Yeah, you did it all.
I try.
Your mom left her pants here last night, and I found $1 in the pocket. Here you go.
Just giving it back, yo. Just giving it back.
From Puerto Rico.
Cool.
That's good.
Puerto Rico?
Give it to me.
Oh, Jen, sometimes it's just a little fun to mess with you because you're so even-keeled.
That's good.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You couldn't do that again. Alright, you could do it.
Challenge accepted.
Did I do Brian Gregory last week?
Brian Gregory?
Yeah.
From Silicon Valley? Was that Brian Gregory? That's awesome. Oops. You're annoyed by vowel sounds, but that's a good one.
I think Quebec is
Yeah, 'cause
in
it stops.
Antarctica.
You know, Antarctica has 2 ATMs serviced by Wells Fargo.
What?
Nope.
Antarctica has 2 ATMs and its main
they
research
go?
station serviced by Antarctica, and
They
they're serviced once every
satellite.
2 years.
So wait a minute. That means they put money in them every 2 years.
Well, they're updated every 2 years, the software and whatnot.
So people can take money out.
But how do they get money in it?
They probably have people trained to do that because it's a closed economy up there. There's not a lot of ins and outs.
Right, but you have no more money to put in there.
Yeah, but if there's people trained to use the ATM while they're there, it's
Yeah.
not. It's serviced once every 2 years.
No, I know,
Not
I know. But
filmed.
somebody must shuffle money down there and stick it in the machine.
Closed economy. So money doesn't go out. Money just stays in from the shops and everything.
And then they just
So they
put
just-
it into the ATM, and then
Yeah, they get credit.
they credit it to their bank, wherever
Yeah.
that happens to be.
Yeah.
You think that would be how it works?
Yeah.
You seem so confident that I have to believe you, but I don't know why I do.
Jamaican rum.
That's how I roll.
Pineapple gum syrup.
We have another Appleton. Is that not the right one?
Is that not the right one? Did I grab the wrong one?
This is Appleton Special. You want this one? I didn't call it out in the recipe because they called for this, but I didn't know that I had it, so I was just going to do it. But they said Appleton XV. See?
No.
I don't know what the difference is.
I'm gonna go wash these.
With chocolate. Mole.
That's the second step, yeah. If you want to. That's they said to make it, drink it, and then try it with mole.
Oh.
I've used bottles of this stuff in eggnog.
You're not supposed to put that in eggnog.
What?
Not brandy.
It's better than brandy. Rum.
Rum. It's awesome.
LS. What are you doing? A listing?
Is. He said Quebec, IE in Canada. He should have said is.
Oh. I have to follow the story further up.
Yes.
Need another push a day.
Ever watched the Planet of the Apps series?
No. Which app is? Which one is the best one to download?
Can't believe my defense got -1 points.
I can.
I can't.
Alright, so let me go to this.
Somebody on Facebook said 10/60/2015? Question mark.
It's to make you keep thinking.
That's right. Keep you on your toes, people.
Advanced settings. I'm trying to figure out where. Caption certification everywhere. Identity utility license, live chat, auto block, spam messages. I can turn automatically block spam messages off. Does that work now that it's actually recording? I don't know. There's age restriction. Optimized for less viewing buffering. Optimized for interaction. Low latency. I have no idea. These are all new things. I've never heard of these before. You can add a delay on purpose. That's weird. Why would you do that?
Not in that deck, but I do have some plane blockers at home. I got Jace.
So I can add a card anywhere I want.
I got one from a previous set.
Doesn't make any sense.
I gotta look them up.
Add a card.
Dan's parents are up tonight. He's like, what are you doing later? We're gonna go to Codex and grab a drink, which is the new speakeasy bar in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, if you guys are still recording, we can come over and hang out. Just inviting ourselves over.
Come on over.
I haven't responded yet.
He can invite himself over. It's
I
all
didn't,
good.
I didn't think you guys would care.
No.
Who's this?
Dan and Jay.
They're just out?
Well, his parents are there watching the kids, so.
Oh, so they're just drinking.
Yeah, they're gonna go drinking.
Oh, look, I didn't know they have all these broadcast things. What's a slate insertion?
Sounds pornographic.
I know.
It's useful if you're streaming in competition where you don't want one player to cheat. That's the 90-second delay thing. I said, why would you want to delay?
No, I know, but if you're streaming a competition, then they're not giving it down. They're not. They're Why would they? I guess they could watch the stream. It's just weird.
Just tuned in and saw you making my drink submission. Meanwhile, I'm drinking Costco tequila and Dr. Pepper. I feel honored and dirty all at the same time.
Nice
Dude.
brown.
Costco tequila.
You're owning up to it though. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Costco tequila? Is it 100% de agave? Costco seems like a place that might make their own tequila that would be real. Because they do some weird things.
Slap their name on somebody's tequila.
Oh, I know, but as long as it's real.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it probably is.
Oh, I don't want to put a placeholder image over my stream. I was just trying to figure out how to put the donation thing that you guys are saying in the stream, but it doesn't. It's not an option anymore now that we're making it.
So we're only making this once.
Stream
'cause there's-
sniping. Yeah. Well, why would we make it twice? Just for the bitters?
Yeah.
Should add the bitters after we make the drink and sip it.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna make it better anyway.
Yeah. Because it's bitters. Bitters make better.
Yeah. Do we need? Oh, we do need this. Just not this. Just this. Do we need
And
this?
this Dick can look at the electric tube on here. No,
Ah!
it's a shake and strike.
Where do Dan's parents live?
Berkshire's.
Oh,
That
yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
right. They're from there.
They're from
They're
there.
from there.
Parents probably still live there.
I forgot.
I can't remember what town.
I looked in the cards. I added it to a card, but you have to place the card in the time spot.
Cheshire, maybe.
So I put it in, but it's not gonna show up.
Yes, 100%.
I
I got it.
Oh, if it's not 100%, that's fine.
Yeah.
Then you're not dirty. You're just generic. They probably bought
yeah,
a.
You need to do it before you start the stream.
Yeah, I saw it once. I just thought it would be
Put-
default.
To put the donation.
Yeah, like the stream has a set of stuff that you could set as well. When you post a video, you can make certain parts of the description always there, like all this stuff about common cocktails. It's always there.
Yeah.
But they don't have settings that just like every time I start a stream, assume I want these 10 settings. That doesn't.
That'd be
it's not
cool.
a thing.
Well, now that you know that it's something people will
I
do,
can I can yell at the YouTube people. I've been yelling at them all week. Like, oh, thanks for your input. Ready? There we go. What? Oh, wait a minute. Justin. No, we'll go with Elias.
Oh, well, okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews, and this sitting here is Elias, our executive producer for this episode.
What's up, man?
Thank you, Elias, for donating on the Patreon.
.com/CMC.
.com/CMC. Patreon.com/CMC. Good call. I like that. I like how you
roll
just
with that.
rolled in the right thing. Today we're gonna make the
Tell
tiki
them, they
tiki.
won't know.
No, then that
Although
would
it's
be
at the end card.
Yeah.
Oh.
It slides up over my head on
Alan
purpose.
said it's working.
Oh, really?
Sweet. Thanks, Alan.
Um,
Alan. Alan. Thank you. Alan.
Yes, I purposely make the cards slide up over here so it's impossible to ignore. When you slide stuff at the bottom, it becomes optional because your brain is smart enough to disacknowledge it.
Well, when you're right in the way.
Yeah, I just have to move my head like this so that it goes across like that.
That's all.
Yeah. So I try and position it to where it's not covering my face completely.
Maybe we'll do this twice.
So you're telling me you looked in that hole and you knew that there's another ounce in there?
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, let's find out.
You really you don't think we can do you? Oh wow.
Oh, look, see?
Okay.
Could do it twice.
Now it's contaminated with rum, so the kids can't have it.
Yeah, because they
Or
would
they
get
can.
drunk off of the tiny.
If you want them to go to bed early, they can.
There you go.
This recipe,
So for
I think,
Sunday Night Football,
That's right. Here, kids, just drink this. We'll be home later.
have some passion fruit.
recipe submitted by Renee. 2 ounces of Appleton Estate rum, called specifically for XV, which I think this has an X and a V on it. VX, my bad. An ounce of passion fruit juice.
It
Like
does
the-
have an X and a V.
It does.
Like-
It's not
like that
I never
gas.
said it in that order. So
Like
associated
that poison
property.
gas that kills you.
I could have cut that.
You're busy.
Half ounce of lime juice.
You got stuff going on. It's okay.
Did I say an ounce of passion fruit? I think I did. Half ounce of
Let's take
liber.
it from the top.
And-
2 ounces of Appleton, an ounce of passion fruit, an ounce of pineapple gum syrup, and an ounce of lime juice.
What he's saying is completely wrong. It's 2 ounces of Appleton Estate rum, 1 ounce of passion fruit, a half ounce of lime juice, a half ounce of liber pineapple gum syrup,
Sorry, man.
a lime wheel garnish if you wish, and then
Where's my head
optionally,
tonight?
we can add in, and we shall once we know, a little bit of Bitterman's Chocolat Mole bitters. These are a bitter that has chocolate,
Chocolate.
and it looks kind of like Aztecian the way it's written, but it's the original combination of cacao, cinnamon, and spice That is known as chocolate mole.
Shut
I never noticed they have a trademark there. 53% alcohol by volume, 5 fluid ounces. See if they say. It says they recommend adding this to libations made with dark rum, aged tequila, and any other dark spirits you may encounter.
Any other dark spirits you may encounter?
That's kind of dark.
Yeah, it's got some darkness to it. Add it right in there.
So first we're going to stir them. These should have particulates in them. That's normal. So if you're like, oh, mine's bad because it's got bacteria. That's not bacteria. That's flavor. That's going to be a shirt.
That's not bacteria, that's flavor?
Yeah.
Well, it might be bacteria, so be careful.
If it's green.
If it's green, it might be bacteria. Ticatini. With room to spare.
A little bit of dryness going on over here. A little bit of dryness in my face. Here, let's put this. I love this pineapple gum syrup too, so that's always good.
Yeah, Library makes good stuff. Those guys down in Austin, Texas, the Library Company, make some good stuff. Texas. Cool guys. Met them at Tales.
Tales of the Cocktail.
I know we've mentioned that before, but we
Yep.
have.
Yeah, but not everybody watched every show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you would make.
Mention it again.
We just did.
Oh yeah. I was just
Reinforcing that.
Yes, thank you.
So it's got shards.
It's got ice shards, yeah.
Doug would hate you.
Doug would hate me, but I don't mind ice shards myself.
He'd be like, this is what he'd do. He'd go, fucking ice shards.
He would.
Icebergs.
It's not going to sink this drink, though, I don't think. Look at all that rhyming happening in one sentence. It's not going to sink this drink, though, I don't think.
You're a poet, you didn't even know it?
It's not pink. Our coupon code is pink 15 though.
Goes till November 4th.
It does for awesome drinks, so you can get yourself
Why would it be pink?
these because it's breast cancer awareness month.
Oh, alright. But I
Through
never wrote it.
October.
No, that's just right.
Look, the coupon code is pink
No,
15.
he said it's not pink, but our coupon code, and I'm like,
Right.
why would it be pink?
Gotcha.
Because it rhymed with drink and sink and all those other words.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think I sell the 8.5s anymore. I sell the big ones because it's a better deal.
You also get your Zacatau Mole,
Chocolato.
Chocolato,
So what do you think?
and your coupe glasses.
Oh, you can get it all. Not this.
That's pretty good. It's tiki-ish, but it's daiquiri-ish. It's like a daiquiri.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
daiquiri-ish,
got. So the passion fruit serves as the sweet, and so does the pineapple gum syrup, and then you get the lime to serve as the.
It's got a little bit
acid
of
and
a
the daiquiri.
dry bite to it though.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know what that's good for.
It's got that tiki though to it, so tiki makes sense.
It's kind of has like a rich, dark molasses-like flavor to it.
That's what I'm thinking with the tiki.
Yeah. But the passion fruit kind of comes in the middle.
Should we put this in there?
And then Jennifer try the final one.
You want to try this one first, Jen?
Sure.
She's gonna try it before the libation has been modified
We can modify
with
it.
bitters. I like the use of the pineapple.
It's got that.
Yeah, it's very rich and thick.
It's a lot like a tiki in that you keep wanting to have another drink of it.
Well, it's tiki, I think, because of the pineapple.
And the
Yes.
In the, yeah.
But there's no pineapple juice.
lime.
No, but that has a lot of pineapple
It
taste.
does,
Yeah.
but it's got very rich pineapple.
Yeah.
And the juice would fill it out.
You don't
but
want to
it
stop
would just-
drinking though, right? It's got
No,
that.
that's good.
See, Jen didn't want to stop drinking.
She already drank
I
half of
keep
it.
drinking it.
I'm only gonna put
One
one dash because of
Because
the,
we drank half of it?
Yeah.
Do that. That's fine.
And as in we, I mean you.
So I mean Jen. That's about a dash, right?
Oh. Oh. So up front, it was sweet, but it was sweet on that. It was sweet but sour at the same
Yeah.
time. Very similar to like what a real
Tiki.
passion fruit has that sour bite to it.
I like that. That's a good drink.
No, that's not bad with Chocolata. How do you say it?
Chocolato.
Chocolata.
Chocolato. Well, it's a S sound, not a Z, or not a. There's just not.
Chocolata.
It's not an X sound because X doesn't make sounds. Chocolato. So it's like chocolate. Chocolate. Which I didn't know at first. I'm like, wow, it has cocoa in it. That's weird. It's a little rounder. Like the molasses has been toned back by just having that one dash in there. Like the rich molasses that kind of
molasses.
jumped up.
And at the end, there's like a little bit. The acid comes out a little more for some reason.
It just feels a little like it's taken an edge off. If that makes sense. Like it had like a I guess this liquid intelligence kind of goes through that too, but the sharp sweets that come up and
Yes.
then the fall off.
Depending on the sugar content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of had like a sharp sweet and then molded into that passion and then dropped off to a dry sour. Now it's a little bit more of a
Rounded.
flow.
I
Yeah.
didn't even taste the passion fruit though.
What?
Okay, sorry. I didn't know
I just said it
because
'cause he said
hard
it.
and feathered.
That's later.
Yeah.
That's for another show.
Yeah. We turn
That's a
feather.
different kind of shoe.
When you ask us, when you do silly things like that, you get silly and turn feather.
First person to donate $50 gets to see Jen tar and feather. Just kidding.
No, not happening, people.
Yeah, that's a. You know why that's a good drink? Because
it is.
because some
It
tiki.
tastes
Well,
good.
because yeah, but there's
doesn't
tons
have
of
grapefruit
there's
juice.
no grapefruit juice, but there's tons of tiki drinks that taste good.
Yeah.
The difference between this one and most, probably 90% of the other ones, is it doesn't taste like them. Like
Yeah.
a lot of them, when you bring in the pineapple juice and the orange juice and some of the other flavors, sometimes passion fruit syrup, but they tend to. The orange and pineapple is a good combo,
Yeah.
but a lot of them bring that, and then they modify that with the different styles of rums, or a different type of sugar, or a cinnamon, or a bitter.
And they kill it.
Right? They've turned it. They start with this core that's always the same, and then they try and kind of riff off that. This doesn't have, even though
The
it
riff.
has the pineapple, the gum syrup doesn't taste like pineapple juice would if you were to add that, because the pineapple juice has a light sweetness but a lot more volume. This is a lot of like concentrated sweetness in a very small package, so you can like reuse it over and over. I don't think you can make a pineapple juice out of the syrup because it's like a concentrated syrup. If you took pineapples and you boil it down to a concentrate,
It's different.
right? If you boil out the water of a nice ripe pineapple, you're not going to get. You can't put it back.
No.
You don't just add water and I have pineapple juice again.
It was really good though.
I guess if you do it with powder, you can make some powdered pineapple juice.
What?
You know, like powdered pineapple juice.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
Powdered tea. Yeah,
No
powdered
idea what
iced
you're
tea.
talking about.
Like powder. Like, you know how you just take powder and you throw it in water?
You say it like you can get it at every grocery store.
Nestea, right? You can get
Pineapple?
Not powdered pineapple, but powdered anything. A powdered iced tea. You know, you just get iced tea, you pour it in there, and you get.
Yes.
But it's powder.
Yes.
It turns from whatever it was into what it started as in a way, right? I mean, it's powder, and all of a sudden it tastes like tea. How does that happen? What's the magic behind that? Did they freebase the tea?
I'm guessing it has to do with dehydration and.
But it's powder. Is it really the same thing? Is it really tea that got powdered down? Can you take powdered pineapples and turn it back into pineapple again? No!
These are all questions for a smarter person.
What are you talking about? You know math.
I want to question the dad.
And
How about some shout outs while we're here?
yeah, let's do some shout outs first. We did.
Let's shout out to fan from Quebec,
Fan.
co-host at one time, Antonin.
Antonin from Quebec, Canada, also known as from France.
He's from Montreal, Quebec,
Montreal,
where he's
yeah.
going
Yeah,
to school
but-
to be a
To be
sommelier
and like know stuff about
Used to
stuff
live
we
in
don't know.
France.
from France,
From
from the south of France.
And we also got Patrick Atwell from the Big TX. That's Texas,
Yes.
not SEX.
And it's a big TX because everything in Texas is
It's
big.
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the highways are still the same.
So I don't know if is it Liza or Lisa? Lisa from Ponce,
I would
Puerto
say
Rico.
Lisa.
I would think so. Liza.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Lisa.
If your name is Lisa, I like Lisa. Go with that.
Is it? If it's Liza, we're really sorry
Or is it Lisa?
for our
I guess they're
terrible pronunciation of your name.
in
Not
Puerto
for your name,
Rico.
but for our pronunciation.
Puerto Rico is a Spanish dialect, right? It's a
Puerto
language
Rican,
dialect,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's Latin derivative, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what a Z is supposed to sound like in Latin. Do you? I know what it is in German. I know what it is in English.
Z.
But it's probably just an S sound, right? Lisa.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Lisa.
Yeah, we'll go with Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
So Lisa, thank you.
So
Liza,
thank you
Lisa.
guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with given
Liz.
the email address, it's probably closer to Elizabeth. So
Yeah.
Liza.
Liza.
Go with that. That
Okay.
makes sense because it's
Liza.
Elizabeth.
Well, all right.
Question of the day. That's what happens when you read further on and you find out emails help you.
Too much.
Why did you choose your profession? He's a coder.
Fell into it.
Ah!
You met some people in college that were into computers.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was because I was a safety major.
You
Had an
realized.
internship, realized it sucked. Did a lot of work with Excel spreadsheets, and like, hey, I can do computer work. So added a few classes. And got my CS major.
You went and said, I know how to do Excel, so I should write code.
Well, my Excel experience involved a lot of VBA programming.
Oh, you did all the embedded stuff. The stuff when I put on my Mac, it goes, this contains stuff you can't execute. And you're like, fuck you.
Yes. But before that, I took a programming class and stuff. And
Just one?
I think I just took...
You took one.
Yeah, I took one.
Yeah.
And I picked it up a little bit.
So he picked up development and became a developer and still is. I chose my profession in a similar fashion because I
your
like...
profession chose you.
Well, my original profession as a developer was because I wanted it. It was awesome, and I excelled at it. My current profession I fell into, yes. It started as a programmer, and it turned into a programmer for sales, and then it turned into technical sales architect, and then it turned into just sales, technical sales. So I don't usually get to pick my choices. They just happen. He's coordinating a meetup here,
Possibly.
I think. So how did you pick your profession? Answer the damn question. Because we've had a lot of good conversations lately on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
I would like more.
And there's a lot of interesting stuff that you guys as viewers have to offer, and it's nice to get to know you a little bit. You guys get to know us every week.
And we don't know anything.
And we don't know a lot about you. Well, we know a little bit about you guys, but it's not like you're spilling your lies.
No,
on a
you
YouTube
just
show.
spill your lies. Why should you pick a profession? And if your profession is you're a teller, you're a drive-up something, or you just graduated and you are an intern someplace, or whatever it is, or you're
That's
blue
cool, too.
collar,
Let us
or
know.
you clean toilets for a living. I don't know. Why did you pick it?
Maybe you fell into it. Maybe it was a family thing.
Mark is graduating with a
Right in the toilet. Aviation management? I don't even know what aviation management means. To me,
Stopping planes from hitting each other?
I would think aviation management is a fancy way of saying you clean up airplanes. But it could also mean you manage the airplanes. It could mean you just manage in aviation.
In general, like a training program or something.
Yeah. You could
Find it on
Craigslist.
Craigslist.
So there you go. Do we have what else do we got? We got our Pink 15 we talked about.
Yep,
we got our
we talked about
shout outs. We get the newsletters at everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter.
You can submit your recipe at everydaydrinkers.com.
Yep. And if you want to be shouted out with your own custom graphic that flies across my face during the beginning or end of an episode, then you should go to patreon.com/CMC and donate, and then you'll be in this list, which I'll print out weekly, which really means is the last time I printed out because I could just use the internet.
Yeah,
Found that
you
out
could have
later.
written dates down.
And,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
I'm just trying to make sure I cover everybody, and then what I'll do is just go through it linear. I should have started linearly,
But you did.
It won't ever work because new people will come on.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm still managing it, but you'll get your graphics and stuff like that. So if that's not what you want to do, you can totally roll that way. And that's it.
All right,
We're done?
we've done this.
Then we are teaching you how to drink. Arg.
Weird.
When do we have to do dress up and stuff? Is that next
Next
week?
week.
Oh, good to know.
We got to do dress up next week.
Ready? Set. Put your phone down! It's time to lead in for the next episode! We're gonna be making a Tiki Teeny, so you wanna stay tuned and watch it!
And yeah, let's say.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god.
I was yelled at on camera.
I had to catch it before I put it down.
Chocolate mole.
Cybersecurity. Why is college so expensive? That is a question of the day.
Oh, there we go.
Cybersecurity.
Don't
Jennifer
taste
did
any
that.
good for me.
That's because you don't remember what it used to taste like.
Rigor that.
I sliced lunch
I get a
meats.
little passion fruit, I guess, now. Maybe because of the bitters.
You know what? People who slice lunch meats bother me sometimes because they go too slow. I hate getting lunch meat.
That was a horrible drink.
It's gone.
Terrible. You should throw that glass away too.
Horrible. Horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day.
The thing I hate the most about going grocery shopping is when I have to get lunch meat. It's like I wait in line and everybody takes forever. And then I try and be smart about it and
Did
make
Colin
sure.
go home?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Yang.
Yeah, he did.
Um, so I'll try and ask for cheeses while somebody's using the meat slicer. And then somebody else takes the cheese slicer and then I have to wait even
So
longer.
was Liam up there making a deck?
Liam was up there. He was playing video games, I think. Oh, like a fighting game of some sort. They're out at surf right now, so this is a text later if they were gonna. I don't know where that came from. I'll let you manage that. Ah, it's so sticky.
Supply chain and manufacturing.
Somebody works at Walgreens because her mom opened a store.
Not somebody. Amanda.
Amanda. Yes.
I don't even know what supply chain manufacturing means. I hate being a puppet. Where's Dan? We can use him. He's a puppet, right?
I'm a puppet.
Middle
He's
management?
my boss.
Yeah, but he's middle management. Aren't they puppets?
No,
I guess it depends on the company.
orange twist, red, or orange.
Well, then we'll just call it an orange.
Should we twist this lemon?
No.
Say, you can't see the color right on your screen, but this is orange.
We'll have Jennifer alter the color by masking off that
Nice.
slice.
You should totally do that, Jen.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
She can mask it down and change the color and nobody will know.
This doesn't need any fruit or anything, does it?
Fruit?
Like lemons, limes?
An orange?
Shut up. Let me squeeze these on your head.
No! I do need an ice so I can add some water to this. But yeah,
We're all done with this. I'm going to bring it upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, because the other one's...
This is going to be interesting. I don't know if
Interesting is
I
the
will
way-
finish this one.
Jennifer's probably not going to finish this drink. You gotta make one Jennifer won't drink each week.
now, Jen. We don't know you're a liar.
I'm a liar. Liar.
That is Old Tom Gin from Tanqueray.
That is gin.
It's kind of like a gin.
I'm an MRO buyer, Derek.
An MRO. I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, I worked in networking for a federally funded research development. Federally funded research and development. Talk about acronyms.
Patch and release management for the government. That's gonna be fun. To some dumbest name after donating 100 million. NYU? I think New York University. I wonder if that's my customer. Networking because I got sick of supporting evil printers. Networking.
Petroleum and chemical business. Work with clients like Valero, Exxon, Chevron, Marathon, etc.
MRO is...
Maintenance, repair, and operations.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's good. That old gin. Old Tom gin is good.
Tom?
Better than like normal Tanqueray gin.
I haven't had Tanqueray 10.
No, I haven't had 10. We had the bottom of the shelf big huge thing because I thought it was awesome to buy that in college.
Wait, Josephine? Pepperidge Farms. Isn't that in our area? We have Pepperidge
Store
Farms.
in our area.
Yeah, but most of these companies don't have, unless they're Welch's, they don't have like a... They usually are local, like Hood. You don't get
Hood is a local company.
you don't get Hood around the world. You get it just here. So why would Pepperidge Farms be any different?
Yes, Old Tom is good.
You don't like Ransom, but you... I don't know if there's... If you don't like Ransom, I'm wondering if you like Old Tom. It's Old
I
Tom.
don't know.
Oh, there's a stir with ice. Let's save our shaker and strainer for another day.
Get out your cocktail mixing glass, the beaker. Beaker, that's the word I'm looking for.
I'll get out the beaker, eh?
Sound like Rick Moranis.
That's what I was going for.
Alright.
Ghostbusters. What?
That's not the Yare.
No. Oh, that's over here. Oh, it's flipped the wrong direction, though. Still probably got a bunch of those beakers in stock, huh? Sipping it on the rocks? That's hardcore.
Mark is hardcore. That's why you scream his name every episode.
For you?
Mark!
Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this was supposed to be a classic drink or what. The ampersand? It looks like it would be classic, but it's Tom Jim. The ampersand cocktail. That's not how you spell cocktail. That's how you spell cocktail. Serious Eats. If it's on Serious Eats, it must be a serious drink. Hey, that's Nick and Norris.
You gotta change your shirt, Ian.
This drink appears in the Waldorf Astoria bar book, and some say the name refers to an ampersand in Martini and Rossi vermouth. Though we find that drink is especially delicious made with
We
Caprino
did like a boxing class
and Tika.
yesterday, and me and Mark, the coach, were sparring. So we saved our round for last. Oh, it was all hands, so we were like hitting each other's bodies pretty hard. It was like, you know when you get hit in the body hard enough, you just can't keep your hands up anymore because it's like you gotta defend your body a little bit. It was a little rough. Still feel a little bit. I don't know if I have bruises. I mean, it doesn't. I wasn't pissing blood or anything, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you know, it's always a good day when you leave karate or martial arts and you're
Pissing blood.
and you're not pissing blood.
My chest hurt because I started kickboxing at the dojo this week,
Yeah.
and he loves to do punches, and then in between punches,
Push-ups.
push-ups.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
We did that with a warm up.
I'm a girl. I have no upper body strength.
Do you do them off the knees though?
Do I, huh?
You can do them off your knees. Since
Yes, I do them off the
Yeah.
knees. Actually, Thursday night I did regular push-ups, and I actually did them. I'm like, whoa,
Nice.
I'm getting
There you
stronger
go.
than I thought I was.
You are. Don't underestimate yourself.
Yeah,
We did about 50 during our warm up between like
really?
we'll do like all right punches and then uppercuts, 10 push-ups, punches, uppercuts, 10 push-ups.
Yeah.
It's kind of exhausting.
Yes.
Oh, I was supposed to thank Brian Gregory. Did I do that last time? I don't think I did Brian Gregory, did I? I'll do
Has
Brian
anyone
Gregory.
tried Pirate XO Reserve Rum?
Pirate? No. It's a Patron company, though.
Pirate? Oh, I said pyrite.
Ready?
Yes, I am. Very much so.
Brian Gregory. What? Did I do Brian Gregory last time?
You did the bottom one.
Elias?
I think so.
Damn, I don't remember.
Me neither.
Why?
I don't remember Elias.
You started with
I
that.
remember like a Dylan or something.
Oh, you're right. Maybe that was Dylan. Wait, Dylan?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah. Ready? I'll do Brian Gregory. Welcome to... hold on.
Blah. I'm ready.
You didn't drink any of my caffeine, did you?
I didn't.
What the hell's wrong
It
with you?
hasn't kicked in yet.
It's been like an hour.
Well, not when I first got here.
Oh.
I drank it like after the first episode or second episode or something.
Fine.
Do it.
Welcome to Comet Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews.
Fellow red shirts.
With the red shirts today, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Brian Gregory, our executive producer for the show. Since Brian has donated a lifetime of $225 to the show, I feel like Brian can click the skip ad button.
That's like $5 to the $30.
Yeah, Brian could use ad stripping or whatever they call it. No, what do they call it when they don't have ads?
Ad blocker.
I'm gonna move my keyboard. Ad blockers. Go ahead, add your ad blocker everywhere. Add. This recipe's called. I was gonna say Tiki because our thing's sliding, but the
Where's the
ampersand. This is submitted by James, one of our folks that finished our survey and submitted his cocktail. It's 1 ounce of cognac. He probably called for one that I don't have, so I'm using what I have, which is St. Remy. An ounce of Tanqueray Old Tom gin. Two like core. No, I get 2 distillates.
Yeah. 2 distilled spirits.
1 ounce of sweet vermouth. We've got Via over here. 2 dashes
good stuff.
of orange bitters and an orange twist, which we won't use because I just don't have oranges right now. And the ampersand, I looked up to try to find some history in the ampersand. Not really easy. Some people, it's an old cocktail. Waldorf Astoria is said to have created the recipe in like early 1933ish, I think. The theory is that the ampersand is supposed to represent the popular vermouth of the time, Martini and Rossi, where there's an and, Martini and Rossi,
Okay.
and that the ampersand was to represent that brand of vermouth, since it was probably used to make that cocktail. And it's the ampersand, it's the middle between the two.
Okay. So, okay.
That's about all they have on the depth of the cocktail.
I'll
That's
take
from
it.
what I can find. But when I saw James submit this, I was like,
You know what we didn't get?
"Get the dog train going!"
We get the dollar.
Toot toot! There it goes. David's got his credit card out and is donating to the show real time.
His wife is gonna kill him. You got Julep Strainer over there, buddy?
I have Julep Strainer.
I know you have them on awesomedrinks.com. Alan! Dollar Train +1.
You guys are gonna get yourself in trouble.
Yes.
Your wives are gonna be like, "Why is my? Did you go to a strip club and did you pay on your credit card
Every
dollar by
time you
dollar?"
took the dollar.
Yeah, it's like.
And then there's like an ATM transaction
Versus
fee.
my credit card.
Yes, $4 ATM transaction fee. I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
Dollar Train
suck,
+1,
but
was
that'd
that was
be pretty
Alan?
funny. Yeah. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Yay.
You can never have enough beakers.
Never have enough beakers, crikey.
That's the Yari mixing beaker. This is a non-Yari mixing beaker. You can tell the difference because Yari means cross-hatching, and I'm gonna go with Japanese.
And there's cross hatching on this?
Yes,
And it
that-
looks like
that
it's
has
spelled
my-
in Japanese?
Yeah, see the logos up there.
Yeah, it seems
So this one doesn't have my logo on it, even though the
this-
ones I sell do. That one's the one. So big difference in price because this one's got like laser etched diamond cuts and all that BS. So if you're looking for some
by BS you
some
mean
of these-
awesomeness, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
These beakers you can go to awesomedrinks.com. And for these, because they're kind of expensive, I would totally use the coupon code PINK15 before November 4th to save 15%.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dollar.
Pink 15. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
Pink
that
15.
looks like the picture.
Yeah, hey, that's
Ooh,
crazy.
nice and short. Okay.
Is it better enjoyed that way?
Woo!
It's got some kick to it.
Yes, it does. Jennifer's even giving help on how they did that. The eye, is that what you use?
Well, I'm just repeating.
You know what that reminds me of a little bit?
Yeah.
What?
You were supposed to call it.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, let me wait, don't shut up.
The ratios are the same.
I didn't hit record.
No, you didn't.
We already got the drink though. We haven't even said anything. So we'll be quick on this one. Hold it. Ready? There we go. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Here with me, Ian Andrews. Forgot to hit the record button. So before we say what our tasting notes are, this, my friends, is the ampersand.
And I'll give you some history.
Skip to the end.
I'm going to give you some history. First off, why don't you want to go? What is that?
This is a Tanqueray all-time gin. We got 1 ounce of this. We got 1 ounce of cognac. We're using St. Remy's because Remy Martin is probably too expensive. ounce of Via, sweet vermouth.
Oh, is that the one I can get?
Via, good stuff.
A couple drops of
A couple dashes of Scrappy's
orange bitters. The ampersand. I'll talk about the history in a
You
second.
got more stuff to.
Choo choo Tonka trucks.
Choo choo
From
Tonka
Mark
trucks.
Fernandez.
Mark, you're a funny guy. Donating
David
$1
Warren says,
at a
"Don't
time.
make me."
Don't make me. They're raining dollars on us because apparently on the live stream you could donate and it shows up right in the chat. So everybody's just donating $1. It makes big green boxes.
It's kind of cool.
Brian Gregory, by the way, I wanted
Not
to
gonna
just say.
lie.
Don't lie.
Brian Gregory is our executive producer for this episode because I know it's going to slide across.
Oh, you don't want to get hit in the head?
No, I didn't wanna get
I
hit.
don't blame you. That must get old after a while. You
So-
know what this reminds me of?
No, but this, by the way, was a stir drink. You missed it, but you can always watch the live stream to see the beginning, which there wasn't that much
And
value.
we actually stirred it in the Yari mixing glass, which
Yeah,
is really
and
cool.
we just
Japanese
dumped
for
it in.
cross hatching, and we dumped our
Yeah.
chilled stuff in here. So I was gonna say, what this reminds me of?
It's a Manhattan.
No, two of the things. The ratios are the same from the cocktail I'm thinking of, and these two ingredients also belong in that cocktail.
Wait.
But you substitute this for something else.
Really?
It's-
So
It's
this.
one of the drinks that I really, really like. Would be something else. And it
So
makes
you
a
remove
different drink.
this and you put
And the garnish would even be the same.
you put in Luxardo.
No.
Oh, I was thinking maraschino. You would put
Still
in.
wrong.
Is it a liqueur?
I don't know, but
Yes.
you gotta
Sherry
get
herring.
rocks to read.
No.
You missed the dollar train, Anthony. $1 bill show.
I think when you clap, it doesn't do the dollar service, because you're taking and you're shedding $1 at a time or a bill at a time, depending on how high a roller you are, and therein lies the motion.
I'm a
of
pretty
the
high roller.
Make it rain.
I'm rolling dollars right here. David.
But if you go like that, you're beating your dollars to death. And no one's getting them.
That's because they go like this and they're falling
The
on the
girl is
ground.
not getting the money. It's not working.
I'm the
Make it
girl in
rain
this
with
case.
Change.
Making it rain
So-
with change.
I don't know if the live stream is going to figure out what drink I'm thinking of
Oh,
that
there
has
you go.
sweet vermouth,
Bam, mofo.
gin,
$5
and something
donation.
else. Ooh.
That's
Bam!
a $5 donation. Coffee!
No!
I would totally want
I'll tell you it's
coffee.
red. How about that?
So is...
This is a classic drink.
So
it's
this
very
is
popular
red.
right now. That's brown.
Well, the color of the label.
So you just tell them.
Red? No, it's Campari.
Yes, which would
This-
make a...
Negroni.
Yes!
Oh, I'm there! I am totally there! Cobra high five right now, yo! Ah! That really hurt. That was awesome. So it took a while.
Doesn't that taste a little
Like
Negroni-ish?
2.5 episodes, basically.
It did. But do you get the Negroni out of it with the gin and the Campari?
I do. I don't get the bitterness.
Right, you don't... It's like a sweeter
It's like a
version of
better
Campari.
version. Oh, yeah, because Negroni's a gin thing, right?
Yeah. So it's 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce sweet vermouth, just like this. And instead of 1 ounce of St. Remy's, it would be 1 ounce of Campari.
This is better.
And it is a stirring cocktail, also.
Dollar Train is off the tracks.
Alan,
Alan, you're getting so much
You're,
trouble.
you're gonna make Derrick rich, and you're gonna make yourself sleep on the couch. It's a very bad combination.
Woo! I should just get like
Cobra
virtual.
High Five.
Did,
Oh yeah,
what?
You
$10.
got Cobra High Five for 10.
Jesus. Oh.
no, that's worth 2 5s.
Oh.
Every time someone donates, I'm gonna Cobra high five you.
I can't feel. Give me a second. What I was gonna say is the ampersand's history suggests that Waldorf Astoria invented this in the 1930s sometime, and that the and is the ampersand in Martini and Rossi. Not confirmed history, but that's what all the websites seem to say, and they probably all one person said it, and everybody else said, "Hey, let's
That
quote
sounds
that."
good. Let's
Yeah,
go with
let's
that.
go with that.
Yeah.
And thus the rumor continues.
Because that's how
to
people
stay
work,
Consistent.
by
along-
consensus.
Yeah,
I
and
just
now
don't
my
want to make a
hands
mess.
are all itchy.
Here, hold that.
Question of what? No, no.
It's ice. It's cold in your hand.
Alan,
You're fine.
Alan,
Fine.
Alan.
Alan! Wait,
Um,
maybe his name is Steve. Steve!
Question of the day. This could be shortest episode ever because you didn't even have to make the drink.
I know, it's crazy,
It's already
right?
done.
We're satisfying
It was
that
weird that I
metric
knew
of
that I
people.
wasn't recording.
I know.
Oh yeah, like, dude, your episode's too long. I can't watch this.
Watch this one.
I've got no time. Well, I'll just freaking drag it out right
Question
now.
of the day.
Question of the day. What would you do if you were the president of your own country? First thing is everybody would have houses made of candy canes.
Sexual acts would be a form of currency.
That's a
No
fair.
one could wear pants.
No, there'd be no pants for women. It'd be like a Ferengi society. For those Star Trek fans. In the Ferengi society, the women, if it was considered derogatory or dirty if women wore clothes. So all the women had to wear no
Nothing.
clothes. They also couldn't leave the house, though. Like, they were supposed to
Sounds
stay.
pretty Islamic
had
to
a-
me.
They had to live. They basically don't leave the house very often. They weren't allowed to make money.
They live on the barter system.
Yeah, and they couldn't
Holy shit.
match your race.
That's a lot of Cobra high fives.
Wait, how does this work?
You need 3 high fives.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Ow! Ah! Ah! Doesn't that hurt you?
We missed the second one, though.
What?
That was a bet.
Oh shit!
He loves it.
Why doesn't that hurt you?
Such
Are
a
you
pain
just
slut.
are you just rubbing it in?
I'm just immune to that kind of pain, I guess.
You know what it is?
Kinky
What?
sex makes the world go round.
Tendinitis. I have tendinitis, so
Well,
it
I have a sprained
vibrates
thumb. I don't
down
know
here.
why it doesn't hurt.
So I'm gonna have to recover from that.
You're
Thank
not
you.
drinking alone, Mark. You're drinking with us.
Nobody's
With a
drinking
bunch of
alone.
friends.
Yeah, we're all right here for you. I can't.
I like
point
that
very well.
concept of drinking with people online. I think it's cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Cobra High Five thing. That kind of hurts.
I like that concept too. I think it's cool.
That's a great one.
And David's sleeping on the couch tonight.
Anyway.
David's sleeping outside on the steps tonight. Thank you, though,
He's
but
been banned from the couch. He's out.
you're gonna hurt yourself, buddy.
Now I'm gonna have to take all those funds as they roll in and find something to do with them. To like,
You'll find something to do.
I pay my bills.
You have the bar set. So the new bar's coming in. You got
Oh,
some
that's
expenses
true.
related to that.
I try not to think about that.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
big. No, but if you go to patreon.com/CMC and you can donate to the show, I have a bar coming in that will be the next set, hopefully by the end of this year.
And if you're friends with you on Facebook,
You
you've
can see
seen
the
the
videos.
post where he has a video of
the front.
the bar top after it's
Yeah.
been epoxy. It's a really cool
Yeah.
blue copper. The epoxy looks really great. It
Yeah.
looks like it came out smooth.
It's nice and glass.
The bar's all stained now,
Looks
right?
awesome.
So hopefully, I can't see why I wouldn't, but by the end of this year, it's already turning into November.
It's almost there. We gotta do
Just
some.
gotta clean up this.
I gotta do this. We're gonna get this bar in here.
Get some electrical
Ian
work
and
done.
friends are gonna help us with the electricity.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of copper. Like the bottom. I have to do the bar
rails.
bottom. I have to finish.
But people
it. I
won't
gotta
see
get two
that, so
refrigerators.
that's
Right.
something you can do. Yeah.
The two refrigerators on the side.
Ejection
Those
pump.
have to kind of go in.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to donate and you're wondering when a good time is,
Or what it's going to go to. That's probably
that will be where most of the funds are going to go to in the next month or so. As my father goes, time for a refrigerator. What are you going to get? When are you going to put it in? Oh my god! So I got to think about that. So if you're looking for somebody to donate money to improve the quality of the show, that'll be it. Because then I can put my syrups in there and we can just pull this stuff out instead of running all over the house for it. Also, you could go and check out our newsletter. I want to do another one. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be on egg whites. It will probably be out before this.
The last one you did was pretty good. I was looking through that.
I didn't
today.
do egg whites yet, did I?
No, I don't think so. The last one you did, you were talking about building your bar, like how to build.
How to
you
stock
did
your
a
bar
show, but
stairs.
you were expanding in the newsletter on how to stock your bar. And
So
I think that's a lot of people don't think about. They think you just gotta go buy a bunch of stuff. But I like the idea of building off of something you know.
right. Otherwise,
expanding.
you spend money needlessly.
And you don't know what you're doing
Right.
with stuff. Yeah.
There's also if you can search YouTube or our channel for how to stock your bar with spirits, you just see kind of the fundamental. It was an older video, but how I went around. I mean, I'm a little outlier, a little bit. But
yeah, you didn't buy all that.
if I were to do it the real way, the way I would go about doing it, because that's how I kind of started when we were in college. Even we would.
Yeah.
I didn't buy a bunch. You're in college. You have a small budget, so you buy the stuff you would make cocktail with. We made Bloody Brains. We made.
Or we
Mudslides.
thought we liked because I bought Tanqueray.
Yeah, or sometimes you buy.
You just finished it off last
That's
week.
We just finished off our college bottle of gin, which we probably paid at most $13 for.
Correct.
So it was worth the money.
Yeah, it lasted.
Years. It lasted like
You
15
figure that's
or
about
20
50,
years.
50 cents a year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Think about it. You can't
Way
get
to
an electric
stretch your
car.
booze, bud.
You can't get an electric car for that price. So it definitely works out, and there you go. So that's how I built my bar. You could go and watch. I think the newsletters you can go and see back archives. So
Yeah, maybe.
I couldn't figure out how to do that. But the next one I'll probably do an egg whites. So you got to go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter.
If you like flips and you like smooth creamy drinks.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
get some
wait
more
for that
research to do and add some science in there. Stuff about how to use
Science,
it with bourbon.
emulsifying, and
Yeah,
okay.
like how it unharshens. This is why I have
How
to
it
do
mellows
research.
things out.
Mellows the tannins or the
It smooths flavor. It blends flavors
yeah,
together really well.
it traps
also.
a lot of the sharpnesses of the bourbon so that
Yeah.
it smooths it out. So you'll be able to see stuff like that if you subscribe to the newsletter. The rest of it, I think you got. There was once a pitch for selling beakers in this episode, but that went
You
away.
can get those at awesomedrinks.com.
Yeah.
And if you use the coupon code PINK15 until November 4th, 2015, you save 15% off your order.
Right, and that way you can stir this drink like it's supposed to be and strain it in there. Don't shake it.
Yeah.
Clarity. That's it. We're done.
I think so.
We're teaching you how to drink.
Today we're making the ampersand. It's a lot like a Negroni, only it's not a Negroni.
And you will get sped along really quickly because the first part of the episode we might have forgot to record. So stay tuned for the whole thing that was actually recorded right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Move that.
I don't know what to do yet. Oh, it's this.
No. Pretty. Oh, what's this?
The cup on the bottle.
Cup on the bottle? The cup on the bottle. That sounds like something from a
No, that's
mystery.
not touching. Oh, this bottle?
Yes, it is.
I thought you were talking about this bottle.
I'm so right.
You're so right. I'm so wrong.
Let me try that nasty thing. I don't even think I'll like it, so go ahead and drink it all.
I don't think it's bad. But then again, I like a
5 out of 8 isn't bad.
It's okay.
Meatloaf's a 2 out of 3 8.
What?
That he did.
5 out of 8? Building your bar involves adding bottles faster so you can consume them.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how you know we're not an alcoholic.
Left hand cobra high five. That would be tough.
Really?
Because if we were alcoholics, we'd have no.
We wouldn't even hit. It feels like so kind of.
that one.
I just need a warm up. Is that better for you? Some people are just born drama queens. I'm gonna bring down those chilled chocolates.
You only
Oh,
need.
we're already there.
I wasn't sure if Courtney was coming, so there's 4 in there. You can just bring them all down.
Bring Greenwald down?
Yeah, I don't need one in the freezer. Sal!
We'll make one for Dan and Jay.
What's that?
We'll make one for Dan and Jay.
Yes, drive on over so we could give you shots. What's wrong with this? Nothing. V Brothers Black Walnut to San Diego. I just put those in stock too. Oh, my left hand is stinging. Comment on my Facebook from Jack Wong. 10/60/2015.
Yeah, I told you that.
I know, but they're just, well, I can't do anything about it now. It's live. I'll fix it later. And then everybody's going to be like, I don't understand what he means by 60. It says 10/16. Boom, boom. Uh-oh.
Liam noticed when he was walking outside, somebody hit my car this week.
Huh?
Really?
I was at the gym and somebody backed into my car while I was up at the gym or something.
Oh.
They didn't tell you? Or?
No, they left the name and number.
Oh.
My
that's
insurance
good.
company got their insurance information, so I should be good.
Oh, that's
How,
good.
like, bad?
That stinks, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Where they hit you?
My front driver's side quarter panel.
Really?
Over the wheel well, it's like dented in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, at least they weren't assholes and they left their information.
Yeah, they totally could have just left their, left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might not even notice because I didn't notice. And I got in my car and then I forgot my shot glasses. I got in my car and I'm like, oh, this is put on my window. So I got it. I'm like, it's probably an advertisement flyer. And I pick it up and it's like not folded neatly and there's like some handwriting on it. I'm like, what is this? It's a name and a number? I'm like, and I start looking. I'm like,
You were like, who's stalking me? Somebody wants
Yeah,
me
I'm
that
like,
bad name and
did
number?
you see me working out?
Yeah. They must have saw me on the treadmill, man.
It was dark. I didn't even see because I didn't see the dead. My
Yeah.
car's dark. It's dark out.
Yeah.
Your car's dark? How did Liam see it?
I came here when it was light out.
Yeah.
He's just commenting now?
I have a good question. What's the estimated time span of some liquors?
Hold on. John gave the apple butter to a coworker, and he came back on Monday and said it was gone?
Holy crap.
Dude, that's a lot of... Was he heavy? Does he have a family of 100? Derek, hey, I have a good question, Jennifer said. What's the estimated lifespan of some liquors? Ever! You are going to live through the life cycle of your liquor. I mean, wait, no, your liquors are going to outlive you. There's no life cycle. Alcohol is a
cream-based
preservative.
stuff.
Cream-based stuff, the companies will tell you tastes best within, like...
6 months, usually.
Yeah, so for an Irish cream, to meet the company standards of the business, like Cool Swan or Bailey's, they're going to say 6 months, 8 months in the refrigerator, typically. Everything else, you could just don't put it near the light. It'll be
Those
fine.
chili?
Yeah. Let's
Are
do
they
this
cold?
quick before they lose their luster.
You think they're going to lose their luster?
Yeah.
I'll hit record this time.
Yeah? You promise?
That's
I
always
do.
good.
Wife with 2 kids. I'm sorry, I have a wife with 2 kids, and I still haven't gone through all the apple butter.
Chilled shot or ingredient? You
Well,
can chill the ingredients.
wife doesn't
Yeah.
like it.
We'll do both. We'll chill the shots and the
No,
ingredients.
we don't have the chili shot.
We're just going to pour them?
That way we don't have to... If you do that, you're adding ice to it, and people will bitch.
151 and Jaeger being lined up. Looks like college blackout shots on the way.
College blackout shots in the way!
Good way in the night.
Alright. Justin Dennis. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. We're going to rush to build this frosted shot glasses. Thank you, Justin Dennis, one of our Patreon subscribers, lifetime, $39.
We're rushing because we can't wait to fall on our faces.
Yes! College blackout shots!
This is the screaming Nazi.
Screaming, oh, good call.
Yeah.
Screaming Nazi, this is half ounce, well, equal parts. I'm going to go half ounce because I've learned my lesson whenever something says equal parts, if you just assume 1 ounce, it doesn't fit in most shot glasses.
No.
So that's like 3 ounces. That's a
Yeah.
big shot glass. And you don't need 3 ounce Screaming Nazis.
No.
So the Screaming Nazi, we've done this in the past. It was done when me and Doug did this in 2012. But not only does it need a revamp, these aren't the same ingredients. It didn't have Bacardi 151 because it was just not amped up. I've had a lot of people watch that video. I've had a lot of people complain. That's not Screaming Nazi. It doesn't match all the ingredients. You have to do this, blah blah blah. So maybe this is the right one that everybody's expecting to see.
Who knows?
Freeze shot glasses or freeze your liquor. I say freeze your shot glass. You want to know why?
Because
It's
that way you
easier.
don't have to dilute your shot.
Right. Well, no, but out of the two, if you freeze these and you build it, it's still going to be just as cold. But then if you use these for anything else, they're too
Frozen.
cold. And when you do use them to shake or
You
or
miss your dilutions.
you're going to lose your dilution rate. So I would say don't do that. For shots while the wife is out of the room, $1 by David. $1 by David.
$1 shots by David.
$1 shots, yo. We just got to get some virtual. We get Monopoly money, and every time somebody donates, we throw some of it up in the air.
That's a good idea. I like it.
But
My
the
college
problem is,
roommate
the Monopoly game.
Hey, I think
does
your
work.
producer's in the chat room.
does or used to work.
Am I who?
Your producer.
Huh.
It said, hey,
Oh,
that's
Justin
me.
Sane. Is Justin? Oh,
All right, Jen, this one's for you. Because I know you can't wait
Justin
to do
Dennis.
this one.
Did I say Dennis or didn't? Oh yeah, the wife's out of the room. $1 by David. It's a gentleman's club.
Nice.
$1 by David.
David's dollars.
No, that sounds wrong.
For
This
you.
So this is bad.
For me.
We'll talk about why in a
That could be
minute.
horrible.
Are you ready? This is chili.
Jen's optimistic. Let's do this.
All right.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Prost!
Half full.
It's spicy.
Hold on.
Give me a lighter. I think I can breathe fire. Where is it?
My kids took it.
Next
Tastes
time.
like mint.
Tastes like cough syrup. Tastes like NyQuil.
With mint.
All of those
With
things.
mint.
Everything you're saying is true.
Ow, makes my stomach burn.
My eyes are watering.
Makes my stomach burn.
My
My
eyes are
stomach's
watering.
all
a little bit.
warm.
Okay, so here's the issue. You
What's
got
the
your
issue?
mint.
Yeah, a lot of mint. And it's a strong mint, too.
50% alcohol by volume. That's 100 proof, y'all.
100 proof.
100 proof.
151 proof.
So right there,
That's 125 and a half proof.
that's trouble in a bottle. And then you've got the weak one.
Yeah.
What, 35? Wait, 37. 35?
Yeah.
All liqueurs seem to be about
So
35.
since it's equal parts, you can average it out, right? So we got 35,
You don't have to average. It's over 100.
85,
151. That throws this.
and
I don't really know what I'm
I'm working on my averaging here. So what did I say?
You were at 85
60,
before
50,
he
80,
intercepted-
22.
Before he
Interception, yo!
85.
interrupted. I don't know.
So
what intercepted means.
160.5%. Divide that by 5, you're going to get, or 3. It's about 53% alcohol.
This is what you could do on these type of phones. You could, you could do this, and then you don't have to log in. You can use
I already figured out 53% alcohol.
No way. Let me see if you're right.
I'm estimating. Okay, so
No estimates. That's not accurate.
50 plus 35
50
God, I
plus
could help produce such a
35
great drink.
plus 75 and a half
plus 75.5.
equals.
Oh, this
Divide by
this
3.
recipe submitted by Nico.
Divide by 3.
Divide by 3. 53 point. What did you say? Did you say estimate of 53.5? Is that what you said? That's not an estimate. That's exactly the number.
I was estimating 53.
Well,
I think I estimated 53%. I don't know if I did in half.
you were wrong then. Go back and
My
watch
belly
the tape.
still is a little warm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I screwed up the
I
math
kinda
so
get it.
bad.
I get a little bit of a sore throat when
Kind of like it. I don't want to drink these all night, but I mean, what a good start of the
It
night.
wasn't horrible.
No,
But
no.
My belly's on fire.
It's a
the
warm me up
Rumpelmint's-
shot.
The Rumpelmint solves the problem.
It's very
Yeah.
much a winter shot because are you warm right now?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's cold out there.
But
Baby, it's cold outside.
so this is okay. I often get because I've done
my
this.
shot wasn't really cold though. I'll have to say that.
It really wasn't.
We didn't let it sit long enough in the glass.
Maybe.
Mine was kind of cold. I mean,
Was it? Mine
Did we
wasn't
screw it
cold.
up?
no, we did fine. You can put it on the freezer if you want to, but that's a lot of work to freeze these three.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
pre. That's
a lot of
pre.
room in the freezer. Have you seen our freezer?
Well, what
That's premeditated.
you could do.
Screaming Nazis. You're
Yeah.
doing this in advance. You go, oh, we're gonna make screaming
Well-
Nazis tomorrow. Let's put these in the refrigerator.
Or
freezer.
you take and you don't use ice, but you shake it to chill it with like a
Ice ball.
an ice ball or something, some
Like that.
plastic ice or something to chill it.
Yeah.
You can do that
Or you can put it near ice.
Yeah.
you can put it in a tin and then put the tin on top of ice, and then stir it in.
Yeah.
And then... I like our
This is
ice.
getting-
You could also use dry ice
Really complicated.
and dry ice those up.
Or you could ask a question of the day.
Yes,
No.
let's do that.
Fuck questions.
While I was looking at the questions today, I'll say if you want to submit a recipe, you can submit it to recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. Sign up for the newsletter at everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter. And if you really want to support the show, which is great, you can go to patreon.com/CMC and you can do a monthly donation. Or if you're in the live stream, apparently you can donate in the live stream, which is kind of cool because we've been having fun with that tonight. And hopefully the live stream has also.
What book has influenced you the most, Ian?
Old Yeller.
Really?
Old
Old
Yeller.
Yeller.
50
50 Shades of Grey.
No.
Ian has done so much more anal since reading that book.
Yeah, it's really changed my life. I can't sit down.
Unfortunately,
But it's changed my life.
he's the only one doing the anal. So.
Hey, if I got that kind of reach, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, he's consumed 6 light bulbs up his ass. And,
That's awful.
you know what I'm gonna have to say? And this is kind of a hokey way of doing this, but this is, I think, true to life. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Here's why. If it wasn't for the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I probably wouldn't be a programmer.
Okay.
Weird, isn't it? Because I read those as a kid. I hated reading books, like book assignments. I never did any of them. I skimmed the book right before
They
class.
always made you read stupid books,
I
except
liked-
for Catcher in the Rye.
It still didn't care.
I like
never-
John Steinbeck books because those just really hit home.
I just never wanted to
Oh.
read on demand. Like I didn't want anybody. Oh, you need to read this book by this date.
You want to read because you want to read.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to read. And then my father gave me the
Lord of the
He
Rings?
gave me the Hobbit first, and then he gave me the Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings after that. He was reading them, so I had mentioned this in the past, but we have new subscribers. But they were like this friggin' big because he used to read them in the hot tub,
Yeah.
and
They were,
like all the water
expanded,
would
they'd soaked up the.
yeah, it would so friggin' huge. But I read the Hobbit when we were on vacation. I still remember like I'd go up north to Maine and I would just read these books while we were on vacation and stuff because what else are you gonna do? And like then I got into after that I started playing Dungeons and Dragons and nerdy stuff.
Right, which leads to computer programming, obviously.
Yeah, and then I
It's
thought
a gateway drug.
and then well, you're already in Nerdville, right? So
You might as
then,
well stay there.
Then it's like, oh, I want to make these D&D tools. I started building things with Visual Basic that didn't exist, Basic programming, QBasic, and then all of a sudden, like I was writing programs, and then but it
All of a
made
sudden you're a
sense
programmer, yeah.
because I was developing tools for something I like to do.
Yeah.
I didn't just go, I want to be a programmer. Let's just go do that. It was like. I had and I still do today. If I need to write code, I can't just sit down and go, code. Let's do some code. I need to know,
You have to
here's a
have purpose.
problem, I need to solve it.
Yeah, and how's this going to make it better?
Right, and I try to make things better. I made my D&D better.
For the live chat, I wasn't layering it. I was just, I was being pedantic about the pouring.
You
I could have poured it all into one and then poured out, but
You can't layer this.
Yeah,
No.
but then you still
they
would
were
have
they
to-
were asking why I was pouring half
Measuring
boom,
3
half
times,
boom,
yeah.
half boom.
Oh,
Half boom,
he was
half
being
boom, half
pedantic.
instead of like
Yeah.
1.5.
So he
But
said,
then you
yeah.
still have to measure it, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could have put 1.5 in here, poured out a half.
But
Right,
if
but
you-
then you have to
top.
stop.
If you
and look
overpour,
Yeah.
every
then
time.
you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Because now you've poured too much in
well,
one.
then I have to drink it. It's awful.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink any of those by
No,
themselves.
Then they'll get more cozy.
This is a
eyes.
drink you do correctly because
I'm
you
already
don't-
going to lose magic because I'm closey-eyed.
So that is my reason for why I like the Lord of the Rings. That's the end of the story.
All right, cool.
So what is your
John Steinbeck's books just spoke to me for some reason because he was very Dust Bowl era, like working class, Depression era.
really?
Yeah, just I liked his stuff.
That
I don't know,
sounds
it was very,
familiar.
it was very real. I don't know.
You read real books then? Kind of want more real life.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I read a couple. I
I read
read
about
like
swords and warriors.
I read one for class, and then I picked up the rest of his stuff because
Really?
I liked his style.
You're a
I read
fucking
East of
nerd.
Eden for class.
You-
I've since reread that book. It's a great book.
The Great Gatsby, was that a book?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I read I think that the only books I remember reading was of Mice and Men, and I might have skipped some
That was a
chapters.
Steinbeck.
Steinbeck movie.
Right.
Steinbeck?
Yeah, that was Mice and Men.
So I read most of that, but I skipped chapters when I needed to get certain pages done for class. I was really bad.
Growing
student.
up, I read all the D&D books. I mean, I read the Icewind Dale trilogy, the Dark Elf trilogy.
When you were
There
growing
are-
up,
Yeah,
I read those when I lived here.
In
Yeah.
high school. I think I got you guys.
Yeah,
turned,
because,
I got you guys
yeah.
turned
Oh,
on to R.A.
you were,
Salvatore. Yeah.
yeah.
But I read like a lot of the Dragonlance and all that.
Yeah, you read that. That's true. I read like the
I have a whole
Time of the
bookshelf
Twins,
full of
Test
that
of the
stuff.
Twins.
Yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
the best series ever. I should
Yeah.
go back
I
and
liked
Raceland
Great
and
Carmen or Caraman or
Caraman and Raceland.
one-
Yeah, the Warrior and the Wizard.
Yeah, that was a good series of books.
I really liked the Myth Inc. series by Robert Asprin and his Fool's Company series also. He was he passed away a year or two ago maybe, but he had a really funny way of writing. A lot of people compared him to like the what's the he's another A author, the Xanth series. But he was very funny and he had a great writing.
That sounds like fantasy.
Yeah, it was fantasy.
He also he's
Oh, I
nerds.
love
He nerds
fantasy
out on
books.
fantasy too. And by the way, in case you didn't see my Facebook post, I forgot to mention this. The artist Piz, who did did some of the tiki mugs. He did the Grateful Dead tiki mug and the other.
that's an awesome tiki.
Just he passed away suddenly, like a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's sad.
Or months ago, August.
A couple months
ago. So if you have the drink, what is it? The little drink boy. What is it called? You pack more of these orders than I do. You know, the one that had boy in the name. Delivery boy.
Oh.
The delivery boy. If you
He
had,
was cool. I
yeah,
liked
if
him.
you had the delivery boy, you had
Here's
the Grateful Dead tiki.
Sorry.
You keep him, because I guess they might go up in money, right?
Yeah, they could
The
be
Grateful
collectibles
Dead
now.
one was cool.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, it is cool.
We're also out of those, but
So thanks, Mark, and 60s Mentality from Pennsylvania. Piers Anthony was the author of the Xanth series that people compare Robert Aspirin to. I prefer Robert Aspirin. I couldn't get into Xanth. I thought it was not really well written compared to Robert Aspirin, but I know a lot of people like that series.
See, and that was Harry Potter for me. Everybody loved Harry Potter,
I
and
like
I
Harry
couldn't
Potter
get
too.
through the first book because it was written
For a
from-
kid.
Yeah, a kid.
It got more sophisticated as you go.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I couldn't
If
get
you
through the
get-
first one.
If
So.
you get through 2 or 3 kids' books, the rest of the books were like more
Yeah.
adult.
I read. She didn't like it because of that, so I just never read it.
I think
I have a very sophisticated
But yeah,
palate.
I liked
Robert Jordan.
no, I forget they made a movie, Catching Fire.
Oh yeah, the Mockingjay.
Yeah.
That like very famous
Yeah.
series.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, thank you.
Like,
I
how
like
are we not getting this?
Those were made for children, but I liked those.
Yeah, hey,
So-
you never know who's going to speak to you.
Yeah.
Speaking to you, did we finish? Oh, we're done.
We're done.
Oh, we don't have any more shout outs to do.
It's the alcohol.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It's
Speaking of children, or whatever we're talking about,
Yeah.
aspiration.
Apparently,
or-
I'm supposed to check out Patrick Rothfuss.
Rothfuss.
Sounds familiar. Oh no. Why do I know that name?
I don't
Maybe
know.
I've already checked that out.
What-
We'll Google it.
Is there a series they wrote? Put it in the chat and I'll.
Yes, there is a series. I've probably
Robert
read
Jordan
it.
is Fantasy King. Yeah, Derek read the Robert Jordan.
Robert Jordan's got a lot of
Robert
books.
Jordan's got really big books.
Yeah, and then
Really
at the
But
end,
who the other author that I
He
read
died.
that has a lot of really big books, they about the
The
Seeker.
Wheel of Time. Who did the Wheel of Time?
Robert
Robert
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh yeah, he's dead then.
But there's they made a TV series called The Seeker, and it was about
You hated the Game of Thrones, Mark?
Yeah, that's
The
legit.
the
fifth
books
book.
are different. Yeah.
The fifth book was really hard to get through. It
Yeah,
got way too.
that's legit.
So I read like the first 3 books of this
Guy.
other
he's not
one.
dead.
The guy I can't remember. He wrote a series of books.
Speaking of books, we're done. Ow, my hand still hurts from
That's
the
one more
Cobra
in the
high
book.
five. Like, oh shit.
He
Ah.
loved
All right. Sorry, I pulled a little Frankie there. Ah! We're done. Thank you, Nico, for the recipe. Thank you to the person that I said, probably Justin, for the for being our executive producer for this episode. Patreon.com/CMC. You can also go get our newsletter at everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter.
Did we already say this?
No.
King Killer Chronicles. That's not familiar. That's that author.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, Sword of Truth. Yeah, thank you. 60s Mentality.
The King Killer Chronicles. You got to read those. That's it. We're done.
We're teaching you how to do shots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
King Killer Chronicles. Oh yeah, Lena, ready? Oh, you got something?
How James Caskmates is so good. Thanks, Ian.
What's that?
James and
That's
Castmates are so good.
Oh, yeah, isn't that great? Yeah, I'm glad you get to try it. Anybody who gets to try that, I'm glad you get to try it. So.
I may get a cask make bottle. Wait, go ahead.
Yeah, you are. I have one in the.
I'll give it to you. I don't want
No, I have an extra one in the cellar that I haven't touched.
Oh, really?
I bought 2 because I'm like, we got to taste one, and I got to keep one because I know it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I do it in a German accent? You should say it in German.
I don't
Today
know
we're
how to
making
German
Screaming Nazi.
I don't. Is that an okay thing to do? I don't know how to say screaming in German.
What?
Heute wir machen die screaming Nazi. I don't know how you say shooter. That's not a thing, is it? Just
Do it.
I
Do
don't know
it.
how
Do
to.
it. Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Say screaming. Screaming.
Do you want me to just say screaming?
That's fine. Go.
Heute wir machen die screaming Nazi shooter. I don't know how to say.
Today
stay
we're
true.
making the Screaming Nazi shooter. I translate for him.
Yeah, that's his job. He's my translator because I only speak German, except for right now. But that's just because
That's the only phrase he knows how to say because we taught him how to say that so people understand.
So I was overdubbed.
He's overdubbed. That's ridiculous.
You thought of it.
Thank you, Justin
It's all
Sane.
your fault.
Appreciate that. I love. I mean, it's hard. It's still weird to get my mind around. No offense, everybody watching us. because it's just kind of fun to do. It's kind of fun to hang out and make drinks and interact with you guys. It's just weird to think about you guys on the other side of the internet.
That you actually have on the other side of the camera.
That were actually fun to watch.
King Killer. People watch us for fun?
I know, it's crazy to think that we're entertaining.
Let's see, the King
Go
Killer.
figure.
Yes,
so cool.
dude, have you read that, The Name of the Wind?
No, I haven't.
I can't give it to you because it's a digital.
I'm fast like the wind because the wind is fast.
Do you have a
and so
Kindle?
am I. No, I don't.
Oh, I definitely can't give it
I have a Kindle app on my phone, but I'm not going to read a book on my phone.
Yeah, that doesn't work then.
No, that's too small.
Name of the Wind, yes. Oh, wait, this is, I was thinking of a different series. Never
It's
mind.
okay to do, Derek. Nazis didn't call themselves Nazis anymore.
That's true. The Name of the series for that isn't done yet. So if you read it, you'll get to where I am, where you're like, damn it, it's done, and he's not finished the next book yet.
I hate series that aren't done that I find because then I forget. Because then you go off and you read something else because they're not done yet, and then the next book comes out and you're like, oh crap, what was happening?
Yeah, and then and if you didn't do that and you read them all in order, then you're like fast forwarding yourself through the first few pages where you're like, yeah, I understand, I remember where I left off.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me? Why are you
live stream?
No, you're poking me with your 151 cock.
I have not tried the Jameson Black Barrel yet, although
Do we
I
have?
want
Ah, Jesus Christ! That was a nerve.
I do want to try the Jameson Black Barrel. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Because that's the original Jamesons that they were using in the Irish band. They said to use the Black Barrel. But
The Nazis didn't call themselves Nazis. What they called themselves? The Third Reich.
they called themselves
Call
the
themselves warriors.
German National Socialist Party.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yep.
That's pretty smart. You watched a lot of History Channel, huh?
I'm just making up Whistling
You're so
Dixie over here.
smart, Ian.
I knew something was happening.
Ian wants to put his penis on you.
It's too tight. You can't get it in. All right.
Why are you sticking your penis in
Going
my...
for the choke.
No, you're not. You're...
Lion killer. Oh.
Oh, shit, this is a laptop. Oh, wait, that's not a laptop. That's even worse. That...
You can't hear me. I'm part of the chair.
I'm paying more attention to my computer going, if that falls, I'm fucked.
I saw that bounce. I'm like,
And
and
I remember-
and then I kept going.
I remember Jennifer going, oh no, that thing's perfectly fine there.
Well, it was.
Unless you're not
It was
wrestling in
laying
front
on
of
the
it.
table.
You don't think there's a death match going on in front of the cameras?
All that matters is that one remembers to put your hand here when somebody
Yeah,
starts
Mark.
to choke you.
Thanks for tuning in again, man.
There's your self-defense for the day. When Ian starts to choke you, if you put your hand here, you can't pass out.
Oh, when you're being attacked from the back, always defend against the arm going over the shoulder, because they'll do a seatbelt. One arm goes under.
Wait, what? The seatbelt?
Yeah, it's
Did
called
you
the
call
seatbelt.
this a seatbelt?
Yeah, one arm goes under, one arm goes over, like a
Yeah.
seatbelt. Always defend against the overarm. The underarm's not going to choke you.
Right, because
The overarm
you
is.
got your
Yeah.
jugular.
Yeah.
You don't want your jugular to stop talking to the other side of the jugular, because then you fall over and you pass out, and that's never a good idea.
Nice. I like that.
What happened over here?
For the submission. Come on, guys. Yeah, David's already donated all he can donate.
I know, right?
He's sleeping on the couch tonight
And tomorrow.
What happened?
or on the
Thursday.
steps. He's trying to get other people to donate.
I always get choked out. That's worth something to me.
Now Ian's gonna go play magic with Liam. You can see how Liam doesn't attack.
I'll attack him fast. I'll end it fast and then want to play again. If I can end it fast, I'll end it fast.
All right, folks. Thank you for all your craziness and money. That
Thanks, Ian. I'll go try this right away by goading a doorman into a fight.
Don't goad, because they knows you're coming at him. It's
Yeah.
harder to get his back. Just sneak up behind
you
him.
gotta, yeah. Oh, it's either
Oh,
that.
there you go.
You gotta
Okay,
play.
I'll do it.
You gotta play the
David,
whipping.
you are so out of the house.
You spent like $30 or something. I don't even know.
Your boyfriend's awesome, man. They're just saying.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend's really,
Say
really
no.
cool. Just say no.
My
There you
God.
go. If you like
Yeah.
Jameson, try Green,
Green
Spot.
spot? Yeah, I've heard of green spot. I see if I
It's
can
a
track
thing?
some of that down.
Like, wait, is it a Jameson product?
Same distillery as Red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Red
not,
what?
Not Jameson. It might be from the
Red
Irish
Breast.
Distillers.
Isn't Red Breast the same as Jameson? Didn't we have that?
They might be from the Irish Distillers group, but they're not the same brand.
Oh yeah, because they when they came to the Tales in 2010, I think they brought.
Yellow spot also? I know yellow spot happens up here in the winter a lot.
Is that when you pee in
Such an
the
ass.
snow?
But I laugh.
even you did. Even more so when you take a B vitamin heavy multivitamin.
Then your grenadine spot. I mean your
That's very
your
nice.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
No, Gatorade spot. It's called the Gatorade spot. I just called it that. That's everything.
T.
I
Roy
actually
Cooks.
found
Hey,
accidentally found you guys
thanks
searching
for,
Vaportini on YouTube.
Really? Because I'm on YouTube
Oh,
for
that's cool.
Vaportini.
Troy Cooks. He is a recent follower, recent subscriber. I saw his comments
Last
on
week.
Yeah, last week. So thanks for tuning in.
Troy
to the live
came
stream, Troy.
from. He didn't come from the one I thought he did though. He came from.
No, he didn't come from the Vinique. He came from something
I
else.
figured it would be the Vinique because
Yeah.
we've had what I don't know 70,000 views now from Vinique.
But just to pimp Troy on the live stream,
On the
he has his
internet.
own channel where he does barbecuing stuff, and he's working into food
Oh, that's
pairings and
right!
stuff.
The
Yeah.
magical flavor of the yellow snow cone.
He does. Yeah, you got to go to Troy's cooking
Ian's biceps look as wide as Derrick's.
googs.
Not from this angle.
What are your biceps? Where are they? What are you doing?
He said they look as wide as your head, but not from behind. Only when it's in front. It's like a depth perception thing.
Yeah, it's because
It's how
my
they
head's-
film
The Hobbit. Yeah. Forced perspective.
This is called forced perspective. That's what we do here.
I
We
don't know, Ian's biceps are pretty big.
we energize the what? We energize the. Where are you? What are you doing in there? You're talking.
I don't know.
with words.
Chit chatting. I'm flexing now. I'm waiting for it to happen. Let's see how much the delay is.
Do you have 24-inch pythons, Ian?
No. Not above the waist, anyway.
Violet.
Talk about my legs, Jen. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I got it,
Okay.
got it.
The bitter truth. That's the only
Even though
brand
you're
of
not talking about
violet
your legs.
liqueur I know.
I haven't. Can I reach out to Absolute Oak? I think I might have. I gotta try again.
Does Absolute get back to you though? Absolute. Wait, oak flavored vodka. Can't we? What?
Yeah,
Absolute?
Oak flavored
Oh,
vodka.
flavored
Who would
vodka,
Absolute
really?
use for? I don't think I've had any Absolute. I haven't had a lot of Absolute contacts.
I don't know.
Because I bought all my
Mark,
Absolute.
what's up, man?
I use Absolute and they never contacted me. Something's wrong with me. I
Well,
shouldn't
something's
be-
wrong with them.
Yeah, they should be like, you need to get on this channel and
Yeah, next week is costume episode. You got your costume ready?
I'm gonna
And
dress
it's
up.
dress-up episode.
Yeah, it's dress up episode.
I'm gonna dress up like a black belt.
Okay.
Oh, costume. I thought you said caution. Like, I don't know what caution is, but...
I'll dress up in my if I have my.
You're gonna dress up like a black belt. But borrow, what's his face's?
But I've never dressed up like a black belt before.
Alright, fine.
Whose costume? The plug?
Huh?
you say it.
It has as much hair as my head too, just so
No,
you know.
that would be funny.
Not as much hair as my
You could
face,
dress
though.
up as you should be the outlet and he should be the plug.
Yeah, that's not good because it's got a stain on it and they don't know where it came from.
I am a little
No,
behind
Don's,
on getting the recipe,
father-in-law's
the
Army
spirit
stuff 'cause he's a sailor.
ideas, like getting samples. I got a couple. I got gin
Where are they
coming
from?
and maybe a flavored vodka coming.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know
him.
when. But I got a few more I gotta try to get on that you guys have
You said there was another one coming, didn't you?
MIG Fuel.
Oh yeah.
There's
That still isn't here then.
Well, that was this week, I think.
No, that was last week.
Was that last week? Maybe they've taken a while.
They were very quick
Derrick
to get to
goes
you.
Frodo.
And then St. Augustine gin, which is going to be a citrus 4 gin, which I can't wait to see. So in one of the thing.
If Ian goes as Riker, he'll be the third person who dressed up like Star Trek to
I
use
know.
my.
I'll have to take another pip off.
Yeah.
So we can all be different ranks. No.
No, Ian's going as a sailor.
Yeah, I'll be a sailor.
You just have to tell your dad not to watch the live stream.
I'm Frodo.
Well, they're traveling. Like they're
Oh,
coming.
they're
They're coming down next weekend.
Oh,
Well, I'm
okay.
going to meet them for lunch on the way to Connecticut,
Yeah.
and then they're going to like Connecticut for a couple days, Virginia for a couple days, South Carolina for a couple days, and then going to Myrtle Beach for a week. Come back up to Virginia. Then we're going on the cruise. And then they're going somewhere else for a week, and then they're going home.
So you're safe.
I'm safe.
Donald, you got your. I shouted you out for our Saturday episode. It's next Saturday, you said, right?
The 24th.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So that should be. You
Halloween
just have to watch the
cocktails.
7th.
That might be next week.
That might be next week when you're all dressed up.
I have to find
So-
Halloween cocktails. I'll make those. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that might be a good start.
That might, yeah.
That'll buy me some episodes.
Yeah.
Um,
So we got to do some looking into that this week because
Ian's
we're
gonna
going to
get
be
me.
filming for
Ian's
the.
gonna get me all the
See,
Halloween
my
episodes.
knuckle is all cut up from kickboxing.
Oh, nice.
From punching.
My knuckles are okay right now, but you can see that they're getting really smooth in certain spots from like
Oh,
grabbing.
are they like calloused?
Well, they're grabbing keys and turning, so it's always grinding.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that part of my knuckle. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
look at
different
that.
color all
Yeah.
around. Because you grab like a collar and it's like
And
that.
it's,
It's
yeah,
like that canister
yeah.
turn, and you turn in a lot of times.
Mhm.
And you grab sleeves, and people are fighting and pulling, so it's just like.
Yeah.
And sometimes it splits along the front if it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
hard roll.
Yeah.
Where do you get going?
See, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I got one on
And
my
I
toe.
wear gloves, too.
You know my little ottoman?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
So it's like on the outside it's rounded, but then
Oh,
it's
yeah,
sharp.
yeah.
I got up the other day and I'm like walking, turn my light on,
Oh,
right into that
ouch.
sharp corner.
Oh.
You break something else again?
No, I'm just wearing a band. I don't want to.
You guys missed it.
It's a flip
Because
cocktail with an egg. Yes.
I already answered that.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So last Sunday was pretty funny. I watched Ian cleaning a martini glass and break it with his fingers while he's cleaning it.
I was drunk.
He dries it, cracks it somehow with his hands because he's got like these meat hands. Then he puts the thing down. And then he turns around and elbow drops the thing off of the table, hits the ground, shatters, and shoots glass up into
Everywhere.
the air,
I think
onto my arm and onto the table.
I think I've stepped on some this week. I'm not sure. I think I have.
With your socks?
No.
With your shoes?
You hear
No.
crunching.
With your bare feet?
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself?
No. It was just little shards, I think.
Just little shards.
Ow! I think there's glass there.
Exactly. Oh, let me brush that off under the cabinet.
How much is Bullet Rye in New Hampshire? I don't know.
We don't sell Bullet Rye.
32
Hold on,
bucks.
let me tell you. Bullet Rye. Watch this. Bullet Rye, New Hampshire liquor store.
Yeah, wine and outlets. That's
Google,
the one.
Google. Bullet
That's
Rye 95.
rye.
Is that not the same thing?
I want directions to
Oh, yeah,
it.
that's the same thing.
$27.99 for Bullet 95 Rye. I didn't even know they sold Bullet. They didn't sell. They always change. They get new stuff all the time. $27.99. I paid like what, $30 or $40 for it down in Massachusetts. I got it.
You can get that pumpkin stuff in Massachusetts.
What? Oh.
That pumpkin whiskey.
But you can't get it here.
No,
We'd
you
never
can't
get it approved in New Hampshire within the time that it was used.
Yeah. Ian the Destroyer.
Arr.
We're gonna go play.
Magic. Gotta go play Magic with Liam.
All right, folks.
Orcus
Liam's gonna go beat Ian. Liam's gotta go lose to Ian in Magic. I see you guys use the oak bottle. Have you heard anything about the charred oak spirals? I haven't used this charred oak spiral yet. They haven't.
Have you heard anything about him?
No.
Okay.
I heard they
You
were
heard
okay.
that? You had that other
It's like a
thing,
whiskey
though,
element.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Whiskey element, yeah. I haven't used the charred oak spirals. There was somebody on Reddit who said, "Oh, they have a Kickstarter program." I'm like, really? It's been out. I already have an oak bottle. People are like, "Oh, save your money. It's not worth the money." Blah blah blah. I'm like, based on what? Like, it can't be as good as real rested oak. I'm like, you're right, it can't be. But an oak a barrel is going to cost you $1,000. This is
Are there
$80.
any specific online liquor stores that CMC shops at so fans can purchase gift certificates so CMC can do spirit reviews?
Unless you can get a New Hampshire, the only place that you can, there's two things you can do. Well, if you, I don't think, drinkupnewyork.com is the only place I've ever bought anything that I reliably comes here. Specs. Have I done any orders in Specs? I don't think I've done any orders in Specs. So I use Drink Up New York.
And if it's local, we can only, well,
Yeah.
no, we can go to Mass, but
New Hampshire liquor store.
New Hampshire liquor store.
I don't know of any other online stores.
I do want to keep
Careful.
down here and chat, but I don't want to keep Liam up either, so I'm going to go start playing with him.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Just get on the
Later,
Later,
dining
guys.
Let me see. Drink Up New York. Drink Up. Nice job. Gift card.
I'll grab it on my way up here. No problem.
Yeah, they have gift certificates on Drink Up New York. I have a whole wish list of stuff.
Oh, Pegster.
Here's a gift certificate, you filthy animal. $1! I'm gonna get myself a quarter of a bottle of. I'm gonna get myself a shot of El Dorado 12 or something.
Alright.
Waiting for
I'm
myself.
calling this a night.
All right, I lost Ian and I lost Jennifer.
Shots are not good for me.
You
Shots kill me for some reason.
I don't even have a buzz.
I do.
I can tell by your eyes.
Am I not walking straight?
Yes. You're non-walking straight. Jennifer's not walking straight.
Oh wait, I can't do all my hands because I have to pick up this thing that I said I would for you.
I see how it's gonna be. All right, folks. A wish list on your comic cocktail. A wish list for what? I can tell you what my wish list is right now. Drink Up New York, my account. I have to know what my login is. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Then I'll head out. Oh, I do. wish list. There's gotta be a wish list. Wish. Alright, view my wish list. So on my wish list, just to give you an idea, so for my Drink Up New York wish list, I have Zaya Grand Reserve 12-year-old rum. I don't know if I need that, but that's $33.99. Demerara Distillers Eldorado 12-year-old rum. It's $29.99. And Demerara Distillers Eldorado 8-year. This list only has 3 things. I have more than that. I guess it doesn't remember them all. But those are the 3 things I have right now on my wish list for Drink Up New York. Have I ever tried grain alcohol? Yes. Yes. I have it. It's around here someplace. We did a recipe not too long ago. Let's see. That's called Everclear. So, Everclear. If you look for the recipe called the Tiki Stockholm Syndrome, it should be in that one. Tiki Stockholm Syndrome. We had Everclear, I believe, as a recipe ingredients. Just checking here. Loading. Tiki Stockholm Syndrome. It has. Oh no, maybe not. It says white whiskey. Everclear works. Yep, it has Everclear in the photo, so I probably used Everclear in that one. That's the only time I've used it though. A bottle of rubbing alcohol. That's not actually healthy for you, apparently. Okay, folks. Thanks for all those that showed up for the live stream, played the donation game.
Your phone is probably down here.
What?
Liam's looking for your phone.
My phone's in my pocket.
It's in his pocket. He's playing Ian and Magic, so he wants your little
Counters? I'll be up there before any damage happens. I've washed it.
Oh, there's a fruit fly in here.
Huh? Where do I see Let's Drink About It? Is that the one that's on Reddit all the time? Unfortunately, my computer's running really slow because it's also live streaming. See you later, Amanda and Folk. Yeah, I've seen Let's Drink About It. They post on Reddit all the time. Thanks to all those bartenders that could show up. Alright. Thank you all. I'm gonna go clean up the house and get all ready to go. By ready to go, I mean not work for the next hour or so. No, the only thing that's slow over here is my computer. It's just got too much stuff going on. Alright guys, have a good one. Live stream ending. Edit. I guess I go to live control room.